Well, good evening and welcome back to Dublin. We are here in the Sport Ireland National Aquatic Centre for day 6 of finals of the 2018 World Paraswimming Allianz European Championships. Well, I'm Paul Noble. I'll be taking you through the action tonight, and as always, I'm joined by Liz Johnson. Evening, Liz.
Good evening.
She's very perky tonight. Ready for a good night action?
I am. I sense another exciting night in the pool. Another Irish hope for a medal. All is good.
Well, Ireland got the first medal of the championships last night. It'd be great to see them follow up with another medal tonight. The crowd have been absolutely superb here.
Yeah, and we've seen it with some other nations, really hoping and having to wait a few days to get one medal, and then once they've got that one, everything spreads through the team, the confidence grows, and they're lucky enough and they get another opportunity.
Well, opportunities for another 23 European champions to be crowned tonight, including the man who has won 5 gold medals already at these championships, Ihar Boki. He has been absolutely superb, and you wouldn't put it past him to go for a world record swim tonight. It's a little bit later on in the schedule. We start off with the men's 100 freestyle for the S5 class, followed by the women's event. You have the backstroke for the S2 swimmers, those with severe impairments. The women's 50 butterfly, that's the one that the Irish eyes will be focused on. Nicole Turner goes into that one. New event to the European programme is the S14 100 butterfly, and a number of 100 freestyle for the visually impaired swimmers. Here, the men's and women's S11 and S12. Very top there, the 100 freestyle S13, the great Ihar Boki goes for his 6th title of the week. Can he get the world record? He was very close to his own mark this morning in the heats. Individual medleys there are always exciting. We like them, and we love the relays.
Yes, Paul, everybody loves the relay. There's so much excitement, and especially in the mixed relays. It's all about tactically who's got the strongest classifications in each gender.
Yeah, mixed relays, mixed strokes. Well, it's going to be a very exciting relay to finish with. Swimmers just about to make their way out for the first event of the evening, the men's 100 freestyle S5. Irish fans patiently wait for their swimmers to come out. We have some great atmosphere. Men's 100 freestyle S5. The home swimmer, James Scully, will go in lane 1. With the 2 Italians in 3 and 4, Bocciado and Fantine. They should be the ones to beat. Well, swimmers coming out now for this first event. The Italians have been in great form. Fantine, a world record yesterday. And there is the home swimmer leading them out. The Irish fans kind of doing an Icelandic Viking clap there as the swimmers come out. Excellent atmosphere here in the National Aquatic Centre. The Irish fans, the Italians, loads of Italians have been supporting these championships. It's been very loud as well. Lots of Italian flags. And there he is, the home swimmer, James Scully, goes in lane 1. It's been swimming lifetime best, the Irish swimmer. Stefan Fura, experienced Swiss swimmer, can he win a medal? Francesco Bocciado, winner of the 200 freestyle, drops down to half distance now. Antonio Fantine, a world record breaker yesterday in the 50 freestyle. He has to go double the distance, the Italian. Antonio Ponce-Bertrand, 2 golds already at these championships. And the world silver medalist from France, Théo Curin, in his 7th European Championship. Sebastian Rodriguez goes in lane 7. And the 17-year-old Luis Huerta Hoxa, the 3rd Spanish swimmer in this final. James Scully's been on great form this week, Liz.
Yeah, come out of retirement here for this event. The pull of a home competition, and the crowd have supported him, and he's swum well in return.
It's going to be really tough for the home swimmer to be on the medal podium. There's Ponce Bertrand from Spain, 2nd fastest from the heats this morning. Antonio Fantine, 17-year-old, broke the record yesterday in the 50 freestyle. Expect him to be out fast. European record holder is Francesco Bocciardo, who goes one line down from Fantine in lane 3.
A range of starts there. We see Sebastian Rodriguez, the experienced Spaniard, using that sit start to great effect to get him up and away. But already we can see it is Fantine leading the field as they go down through the first 25 metres. He has a very high stroke rate. His compatriot Francesco Bocciardo will try and chase him down. He's a 200-metre freestyle champion. Fantine, the 50-metre freestyle champion. Here they meet in the middle.
Stefan Führer from Switzerland also right there. You want a medal in the 50 as well. And it's Führer first to the wall. That's a surprise with the two Italian there, but a good turn by Fantine. And this is where Bocciardo will try and turn on the power.
Yeah, and the two Italians will need to, because Führer has been finishing quickly all week. But here we see now Fantine winding it up. Bocciardo trying to go with him, trying to claw him back, but Antonio Fantine here looking very strong.
Well, they're into the last 15, that's the red marker. Fantine just with a lead over his teammate Bocciardo. It's the two Italians coming into the finish now. It is going to be Antonio Fantine will take the European title in a world record time of 107.73. Another world record for the young Italian. He takes gold ahead of Bocciardo and Führer in the bronze.
Well, we knew it was going to be fast, and it did not disappoint. Antonio Fantine, 2 world records in 2 nights.
Well, what a swim from Antonio Fantine. Bocciardo, the European record holder, has just seen his mark smashed there by his young compatriot. Right from the start, we thought Fantine would go off fast. We expected that fast start. The question was, would he be able to hold it in the second 50?
Well, yeah, he had a great turn, a great second 50, and I think Bocciardo pushing him all the way really spurred him on to it and get that world record.
Oh, Fantine, clear winner ahead of Bocciardo at the end. There's the young man. Wow, world record breaker. Antonio Fantine takes the men's 100 freestyle S5 and a new world record time ahead of his countrymate Francesco Bocciardo and the Swiss swimmer Stefan Führer. Now, what a way to start, Liz. World record straight off.
It sets us up for an exciting final session tonight.
Women's 100 freestyle S5. Great Britain's Tully Kearney next to Monica Boggioni in the centre lanes. Sumi Boyacha from Turkey goes next to Peggy Sontag, the German swimmer, in lane number 2. Imbal Pizarro, winner of the 200 freestyle here in Dublin, was next to the bronze medalist on the 50 freestyle, Tully Kearney. 2 silvers already for Monica Boggioni of Italy. She's trying to go one better here. And next to her teammate, Ariola Trimmi, won 50 freestyle in the S4 class, having to swim up a class alongside another S4 swimmer swimming up a class, Gina Butcher from Germany. And the final swimmer, the second Turkish swimmer in this final, the 14-year-old Sibeli Ozturk. Oh, Tully Kearney from Great Britain, Monica Boggioni from Italy will be the firm favourites for this one. Both fastest qualifiers, fastest 2 qualifiers from the heat. Tully Kearney in lane 4.
Gina Butcher of Germany, they're getting the best start down up in lane 7. She's the S4 swimmer swimming up in this category with Ariola Trimmi of Italy in the lane 6. Those 2 swimmers S4, everybody else S5. Boggioni of Italy also got a good start off that diving block, but now that they're up and into the race, it is Tully Kearney of Great Britain who's soaring ahead.
Well, Tully Kearney absolutely powering ahead of Monica Boggioni. This is great stuff from Tully Kearney of Great Britain, and she comes to the first turn with a clear lead over the Italian, and she goes over there 37.37. Great start for Tully Kearney with Borgioni 2 seconds behind.
That's a fantastic first 50 metres for Tully Kearney. That was to beat that time, 37, and she went 39 in her individual 50 metres. So she's really swimming well here and coming into form at the end of the meet.
Well, Tully Kearney stretching away now. There's very little that Borgioni can do. But Borgioni is trying to make inroads to Tully Kearney, and she is just catching her. But I'm sure that Tully Kearney has got enough to keep her ahead of the Italian. It's Tully Kearney now, coming into the last 6 or 7 metres here. She's under the flags. She's on her way home now. And it's going to be gold to Tully Kearney of Great Britain in a time of 1:18.79. It's silver to Borgioni. 4.5 seconds behind, and Pizarro takes the bronze for Israel.
Women's 100 metre freestyle S5 champion there, Tully Kearney, all smiles, and she had a great swim.
Well, Tully Kearney went from the water, Monica Borgioni went from the dive, and once they were up into their stroke, Tully Kearney was the stronger. She got a great turn as well, taking her away from Borgioni. Thought Borgioni might be stronger at the turn, but it was Tully Kearney who was the stronger. And she came into the finish with a clear lead. Tully Kearney takes the European title for Great Britain.
There we go, punch in the water with delight. Tully Kearney happy with that result.
Tully Kearney is the European champion, 1:18.79. Monica Borgioni the silver, Inbal Pizarro the bronze. Well, the event's coming thick and fast tonight, Liz. Final straight off before we have some medal presentations. And this final is the men's 100 backstroke S2. Swimmers with a severe impairment, S1 to S10. Those swimmers with a physical impairment. And the men's 100 backstroke final S2. She's Roman Bondarenko in line number 4 for Ukraine. Dimitrios Karapiris from Greece goes in lane number 1 next to the first of the 3 Ukrainians, Anton Kol. Aristides Makro-Dimitris, 2 gold medals already. These championships, he goes in 3. Roman Bondarenko, he got out fast in the 200 freestyle. 100 backstroke here. Jacek Czech, he'll challenge for the medals. Yad Chalabi, a medalist in the individual medley swim. He goes in lane 6. Francesco Bottella, he'll like this longer 100 backstroke distance. The Italian, and the 3rd Ukrainian is Alexander Golovko. 3 Ukrainians in this one, Liz, they are renowned for their strength in the lower classes.
Yeah, and Bondarenko will be the favourite in lane 4.
And we did see Bondarenko go out very fast in the 200 front crawl. He led almost up until the halfway point, where Makro-Dimitris overtook the Ukrainian. There's Anton Kol. 3 Ukrainians in this and 2 Greeks. But it is Makro-Dimitris who's been the informed swimmer this week in this class.
Yeah, and he'll be a threat, and it'll be interesting to see where the danger comes from the pool in the latter parts of the race.
Bondarenko, we're hoping to get out to the start that he had in the 200 freestyle. Last swimmer in position is Makro-Dimitris. And the starting techniques, very interesting for all the swimmers.
There we see all swimmers away well. Very similar starting techniques from the athletes in this race. We see as we come in, all athletes being held by their feet, because it means that they're up and into position so that they've got the least resistance from their legs that have no function at all. So they're in a flatter position, and then they get up and into their strokes more quickly. Czech of Poland has started really well in lane 5, but Bondarenko, we know he had a great start in the 200 freestyle, and he just tied up towards the end, so we know he's got the strength, maybe we'll see him pace this race a little differently.
Makro Dimitris was the one that paced the 200 better than anyone else there with the alternating backstroke. Makro Dimitris in lane number 3. He was able to come through in the closing stages of that 200 and overtake Bondarenko. Jacek Czech has gone out for it here. The turns, quite often, difficulty for these S2 swimmers. Pretty good from all 3 leaders. Jacek Czech coming out of that wall, still with a significant lead.
Yeah, and Czech, they're probably getting the best turn of all 3 athletes in those middle lanes. Least pause, least resistance. He just managed to get it right on the day and get round and not lose that much momentum as he swam into the wall. Because he's done really well in his first 50 to build up his momentum, and he's got this lead. Makro Dimitris, now we see that single arm backstroke of his slowly clawing back the gap, but really here Czech has given himself a great chance of taking this victory.
Well, Jacek Czech is away now, and he's looking like he's going to be tough to beat here. Makro Dimitris trying to make inroads now, but Jacek Czech has gone out from the start, and it looks like he is going to take this title. Makro Dimitris cannot see the man from Poland. He can see the men behind him. He won't be able to see Jacek Czech, who is coming into the finish right now. It is going to be gold for Poland, and it's going to be gold for Jacek Czech. A great swim from the Polish swimmer. A fantastic time for him. It's Makro Dimitris, another medal to silver this time for the Greek. And what a good swim from Anton Koll in the closing stages here. Swimmer in lane number 2 comes in for the bronze medal for Ukraine, just ahead of Francesco Bottella of Italy.
Well, Czech of Poland will be over the moon with that victory in this men's 100 backstroke. He won't have gone in as a favourite, but what a surprise. Sometimes people just rip up the books, the records. You can't go with what's on paper, and he really got off to a brilliant start and signalled his intent right from the off and left the others with too much to do to catch him up.
Well, he hasn't really featured in the world or European rankings much in this event in the 100 back. He's better known as a 50 backstroke swimmer, but he's gone double the distance of his normal swim, and he is taking a gold medal, and Jacek Czech from Poland is the champion. Jacek Czech from Poland takes the title in a superb time. It's silver to Greece and bronze to Ukraine. Well, surprises already tonight, Liz. Wonder if we are going to get any more as we go through the evening. I'm sure we are. It's been a really unpredictable week this week. We move to the other side of the pool. One length of the pool for these 50-metre butterfly swimmers, S6. And we've seen before, we've said it before in the S5 and S6 class, range of disabilities, range of impairments. 2 Spanish swimmers in the centre lanes for the final of the men's 50 butterfly S6. Fabian Brunner, a medalist in the backstroke this week, goes next to the Turkish swimmer Muhammad Ali Adin, first of the 2 Turks in this one. Pince Ivan had an excellent swim in the individual medley to take a medal, as did David Sanchez Sierra, silver medalist, and the bronze medalist from the IM go together. And there is Alejandro Yared Rojas Cabrera from Spain, Marco Maria Dolfin from Italy, silver medalist in the breaststroke. The second Turkish swimmer, Mustafa Sar, and the Finnish swimmer in the outside lane, Henrik Krogius. Those are the 8 swimmers in this final of the men's 50 butterfly S6. 2 Spanish swimmers must be the favourites for this one, you would think. Alejandro Yared Rojas Cabrera, silver medalist at the last European Championships. But his teammate David Sanchez Sierra did look very good in the heats. Spanish swimmer in lane 4 will start as favourite.
Yeah, and Sanchez Sierra there in lane 4 for Spain, and Sara up in lane 7 for Turkey, getting the best starts, both double arm amputees, so using the underwater kick to really get themselves up. But now already the chase is on from Rojas Cabrera to try and get back on level terms with Sanchez Sierra.
And it is the two Spanish swimmers leading them home now. It's the long arm of Rojas Cabrera against the two short arms of Sanchez Sierra. But it looks like it is going to be lane 4. And David Sanchez Sierra will take the gold in 34.26. It's silver to Rojas Cabrera from Spain. And another medal to Hungary's Bence Ivan. But a great swim from the front of the field. David Sanchez Sierra, he had the best start. He just held off the challenge of his teammate, and he claims gold. He is the European champion.
Sanchez Sierra, they're very pleased with that result. He got off to a great start here, as we can see. Not the quickest reaction. That was Bence Ivan of Hungary, which set him up for that bronze medal. But there we see under that water, Sanchez Sierra really getting the most of that kick, going very deep to use all the water available to him, and really a very strong finish at the end.
Two Spanish swimmers congratulate each other. So Spain 1 and 2 in the men's 50 butterfly S6. David Sanchez Sierra wins ahead of Alejandro Rojas Cabrera, with Bence Ivan from Hungary, the bronze medalist. Great swimming from the Spanish swimmers. They have been really an emerging team this week.
Yeah, they've got great depth. We seem to be saying it a lot, but we just keep seeing them appear with 2-3 swimmers in a final, getting on podiums, winning races. It's great to see, but this is the race that the home crowd have been waiting for.
Final of the women's 50 butterfly S6. Swimmers will be out behind the blocks very soon. World record holder Eleanor Robertson goes in lane 4 in the women's 50 butterfly S6, next to the home favourite Nicole Turner of Ireland. Well, this is it, the Irish fans welcoming Nicole Turner onto poolside. There she is, a real medal hope for the Irish team. She swam very well in the heats.
Yes, she did, and she's given herself a real chance here. She's in the mix.
Arianna Talamona is in the outside lane for Italy, next to the informed German Verena Schott, former world record holder and reigning champion here, Oksana Krul, next to the current world record holder and Paralympic champion Eleanor Robertson from Great Britain. There's Nicole Turner, the home swimmer. What a welcome for Nicole Turner. Took a medal in this event 2 years ago. Can she do the same again on home soil? Victoria Sapsova, the second Ukrainian in this final. Maria Tsakona, the 18-year-old Greek, goes in lane 7. And Yasmin Butler from Germany completes the lineup in lane 8. There is Nicole Turner. Hopes of the whole nation on the 16-year-old world record holder, Ellie Robinson, right next to her. Ellie Robinson set that world record just a month ago. She will start as favourite, the Great Britain swimmer in 4.
Eleanor Robertson there with a powerful start, but it'll be Oksana Krul that really maximises the underwater and tries to get an advantage, because she knows how powerful Ellie Robinson will be, and Nicole Turner will be charging down this length as well.
Well, Oksana Kruger had the early lead, but the Paralympic champion and world record holder, Ellie Robertson, now coming up alongside the Ukrainian, going past her. Nicole Turner still in with a chance of a medal here for Ireland, but here comes Ellie Robinson. Ellie Robinson on her way home now. It's going to be gold for Ellie Robinson in 35.37. It's silver for Nicole Turner, to the delight of the home crowd, and it's bronze to Oksana Kruger of Ukraine. But there is the champion, Ellie Robinson from Great Britain.
Ellie Robinson there, delighted to take the victory, looking like she might have choked a bit of water at the end there, but Nicole Turner really rising to the challenge and the occasion. She would have been expecting a bronze medal before she came into this event, but she swam phenomenally well. Another best time for her, and got that silver medal.
Oksana Kruger there in the blue cap. We expected her to get out fast. She has a long unbeaten run at the European Championships, 3 titles in a row for Oksana Kruger, but it was Ellie Robinson who adds the European title to her Paralympic crown, followed closely by the Irish swimmer Nicole Turner. Delight for the Great Britain team. Ellie Robinson takes gold for them. Delight for the host nation. Nicole Turner takes silver for Ireland, and it's bronze to Oksana Kruger of Ukraine. Men's 200 free final. Let's follow that. Denis Ostapchenko was the fastest from the heats this morning in the men's 200 freestyle S3. Great atmosphere here in the arena. Another medal for the host nation.
Yeah, great, and they'll be really pleased that it was a silver medal there. Nicole Turner really swimming well, really stepping up and getting her reward.
It's only a gold they need now.
Still time.
Again, Fanny Bratets in lane number 1 in this 200 freestyle S3. 15-year-old Josiah Top of Germany in 2. Miguel Angel Martinez Toelo goes in 3 for Spain. Fastest from the heats, 17-year-old Denis Ostapchenko. Ostapchenko was faster, but Vincenzo Boni, a great record in this event. Italian in 5. Jonas Kostakis, medalist in the individual medley in 6. Sergei Panmalachuk, second Ukrainian, goes in 7. Kamilo Toski, very fast finish in the heats to qualify for this final. Polish swimmer in lane number 8. This is the 200 freestyle. I would expect the main contenders to this to be swimming backstroke.
Yeah, we saw Ostapchenko this morning in the heat go 15 seconds better than his entry time. So the 17-year-old from Ukraine in great form. Vincenzo Boni of Italy will also be hoping that he can improve on his heat time.
Vincenzo Boni, bronze medalist at the last European Championships, bronze medalist at the last World Championships. So already got 2 titles here in Dublin. Can he add another? The Italian who's in lane number 5, and he's off to a good start, but the best start, Josiah Top, 15-year-old from Germany, down at the bottom of your screen there in lane 2.
Yeah, the athlete from Germany in that red hat, getting away well, coming up, using that dive, but then turning onto his back and using that undulation of that butterfly leg kick to propel him forward. As we said, though, a lot of athletes using the backstroke in this event.
Certainly the leading 4 on the backstroke. Vincenzo Boni, the higher lane of those 3 leaders as we look at it now. Ostapchenko in the centre. The high turnover of the Spanish swimmer Miguel Angel Martinez Toelo closest to us. 3 swimmers practically in a row now. Vincenzo Boni, really good technique at the turn. Ostapchenko, very good as well for the young Ukrainian.
But the 200 metres is so important. Tactics come into play here, and we saw all three athletes there pretty much together at that first 50 meters, but now they'll all be about when they choose to make their move. And we can see very similar strokes from the athletes in lanes 3 and 4. Shoulder rotation limited, but very fast high turnover and powerful moves forward. Vincenzo Boni in the middle, in lane 5 for Italy, that single arm, slightly higher stroke rate, higher range of movement, but still propelling himself more at a consistent rate.
So Ostapchenko, when he set that big lifetime best in the heats, pretty much went the same stroke rate all the way through that 200, so we know he's got some stamina from his heat swim. And Boni just getting a little bit of an advantage there from the turn, but Ostapchenko is on the chase, but Boni looking good as they go into the second half of this race.
Yeah, no, underwater shot there showed us a great example of the different techniques that we see. Vincenzo Boni able to like flick his legs up and over, whereas Ostapchenko has to swing around, and that's where Boni gets his advantage because he's slightly quicker around the wall, less resistance, and up and off he goes, and he gains an extra few centimetres as he pushes off the wall.
Well, Vincenzo Boni looking good as they come up to this final turn. We'll just be able to see those turn techniques as the swimmers go over now. There is the Italian leading them, 50 metres to go.
Well, Boni there into the final 50 metres. Currently, it is Boni in gold position, Ostapchenko in silver, and Martinez Tajulo of Spain in bronze. And they've had that result twice already this week. Once in the 50 freestyle, once in the 50 backstroke, and it's looking like it might be the same result in this longer distance event.
It certainly is, because Vincenzo Boni is coming up now with 25 metres to go now of this 200. Ostapchenko, he's not going to close this gap, and Miguel Angel Martinez Toello is clear in third position. And as they approach the final stages of this one, it looks like it's going to be another gold for the Italian. The Italians have had a great record at these championships, and Vincenzo Boni has been one of their best this week. Into the last few metres now, it is going to be gold to Vincenzo Boni of Italy in a time of 3:31.38. Vincenzo Boni takes the title 10 seconds faster than he went in his heat swim this morning. Ostapchenko will claim the silver, 3:42.03 for Ostapchenko, and Martinez Toello the bronze medal for Spain. Really, as that race progressed though, Liz, the gaps widened. There was no doubt about who was going to take it from probably around about halfway.
No, yeah, Boni there had a commanding lead once they hit the 100-metre mark. And Ostapchenko still swam within his entry time of coming into this meet. Twice to be within 12 seconds of your best time is brilliant, but he just wasn't able to quite replicate it. But it would have made no difference if he'd been able to do that time again. There we see that amazing swivel action that Boni uses around the turn. And really, like I said, Ostapchenko could do nothing about Boni's speed tonight.
Well, you see the great technique of Vincenzo Boni, affected in all four limbs. Very little muscle on his arms, on his legs, but he just uses those levers to great effect, the Italian. And he won that in the end by quite a margin, almost 11 seconds, the gap between first and second. Vincenzo Boni takes the title for Italy in the 200 freestyle S3. Denis Ostapchenko, silver again for the Ukrainian, and it's bronze to Martinez Toello of Spain. Well, great swim there from Vincenzo Boni. The Italians enjoyed that one in the crowd. The Italians next to us as well. They've been enjoying themselves this week, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they've had a lot to cheer about, and now we see when they're not got anybody in the race and they've got not get anybody on the podium, they save that energy, because when that anthem does play, they sing it, and they sing it loud and proud.
The Italians, second place in the medal table overall, behind Ukraine. And Liz Johnson has been a medal correspondent this week.
Yes, but only per session. So don't ask me what happened yesterday now, because I'm focusing on today. That's my disclaimer.
And it's only when the medals are presented.
That is correct. You're learning. Well done.
So the medal tally for tonight is nothing.
As it stands, that is correct.
But very shortly, it will be one, because we are presenting the first race of this evening. The Irish will be in good voice, I'm sure, as well, when their home favourite comes out for their medal ceremony. That'll be a little bit later on, after more swimming action. 2 medal ceremonies for us to enjoy at the moment, and that is the 100 freestyle for men and the 100 freestyle for women in the S5 class. The swim we saw here in that first race of the evening, knew that Antonio Fantine was in great form in the 50. Could he replicate that over the 100? The 100 is kind of where the two swimmers met. We had the champion in the 50, the champion in the 200. They had to come together somewhere.
Yeah, it was going to be a question of, could Fantine maintain that speed, or could Borgiardo up his speed to meet in that 100? And here we have our answer.
Emma Heaven from the local organising committee making these presentations. And the bronze medalist from Switzerland is the 50-year-old Stefan Führer. Man who only came to the sport late in life. And he's done a good job for the Swiss team this week. They're having a good week, the Swiss team, a resurgence in Swiss swimming.
Yeah, and really they've done well. They've almost medalled in every race that they've entered this week.
Yeah, great record, can't argue with that. Swiss team very small, very successful. There's Francesco Borgiardo. He's had a very good week. Gold medalist in the 200 freestyle, gold medalist in the 100 breaststroke as well. Silver now in the 100 freestyle. And there is the champion, Antonio Fantine. Young man who we first saw in the World Championships last year as a 16-year-old Antonio Fantine, making his way to the top of the podium. Set a world record yesterday for the 50. He's got another world record tonight for the 100. The champion from Italy, Antonio Fantine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship Medley.
Get used to that little jump at the end of that Italian national anthem.
Yeah, that's the accent. That's the bit that I've got.
You've got one day left to learn the words.
Keep forgetting. Can you remind me?
I remind you every night, Liz Johnson.
You remind me now. I'm trying to keep count of the medals.
Italy top the medal table for tonight. 1 out of 1.
On medals presented.
Correct. The Johnson method. Medal presentation now for the women's 100 freestyle S5. Boggioni leads them out. Followed by the gold medalist Tully Kearney and the bronze medalist Inbal Pizarro. Inbal Pizarro, winner of the 200 freestyle, a bronze medalist in the 100. Through pretty well in the closing stages there, 4th place at the turn. Moved into the bronze medal position in that second 50. It's a bronze medal for Pizarro. Monica Boggioni from Italy, silver medalist. Knew Boggioni would have a good start. And she did. She was ahead in the very early stages, but once they got up into their swimming, power of Tully Kearney took over the lead of the race, and Tully Kearney never looked back. Gold medalist, women's 100 freestyle S5, Tully Kearney.
Yeah, Tully Kearney there really attacked that first 50 metres. She paid for the pace at the end of the race as she started to tie up, but she won't care about that. She'll just be glad to have that gold medal around her neck.
Tully Kearney, first time this week at the top of the podium, will enjoy the national anthem of Great Britain.
Gentlemen, the World Paraswimming.
Tully Kearney in good voice there, singing the Great Britain national anthem. The swimmers gather for the photographs. Tully Kearney, the European champion, women's 100 freestyle S5. So what's the medal tally sitting at now? Elizabeth Johnson, I think I can guess.
Italy won, Great Britain won on the Johnson method.
Yes. So 2 excellent swims so far tonight on the races presented. Some other close races as well. And this next race coming up now promises to be really, really close as well. Very, very competitive. The men's 400 freestyle S9. Seen in the S9 races this week, the medals can come from absolutely everywhere. Reigning champion Federico Morlacchi in the centre lane in the men's 400 freestyle S9, next to Great Britain's Paralympic bronze medalist Lewis White in 5. I've seen medals, as I said, Liz, come from all over the pool in these S9 races. Some swimmers just taking it easy in the heats, just slipping through maybe in the outside lanes, and there is danger all over, isn't there?
Yeah, and with these S9 men's heat this morning, there was no taking it easy. You couldn't afford to make it into this final. So there are times there's not that big a spread for the whole of the 8 lanes. So yeah, danger everywhere.
Well, the tall Simone Barlam in that blue tracksuit of Italy, champion in the 100 freestyle. A man who has dominated this event over the last 2 European championships. It's Federico Morlacchi of Italy. Igor Herorovic from Poland goes in lane 1 in the final. The winner of the 100 freestyle, Simone Barlam. He should be strong. Lane number 3, the 15-year-old Jacobo Garrido Bruno of Spain takes Spanish hope. the reigning champion of Europe, going for a third title in a row, Federico Morlacchi. Great Britain's Lewis White, Paralympic bronze medalist, and the European bronze medalist 2 years ago in his native Portugal, David Grachat. European silver medalist, Christian Vincetic, in 7, and the home swimmer, Barry McClement, goes in lane number 8 for Ireland. And the home swimmer, just something spectacular, a challenge for the medals. There is the great Federico Morlacchi, going for a third title in a row in this 400 freestyle in the S9 class. He is the European record holder. The young Spanish swimmer, Jacobo Garrido Brun, the youngest in the field at 15 years of age.
Well, all swimmers are way well, as we expect this to be a very competitive race. David Grachat of Portugal in lane 6 and Lewis White next to him in lane 5 will be looking to get advantages off that start, as they did, and off all of the turns, as they are both athletes with upper arm impairments, both missing hands, whereas every other athlete in the race has a lower leg impairment. So they will look to build through each of the 50 metres, gain momentum, but then they'll lose some of that as they turn.
Lewis White was first to the turn, 29.43 for Lewis White. He's gone out fast. Morlacchi tracking him just 1 lane down. It's Grachat in 3rd position, and Jacob Garrido Brun from Spain challenging for that 3rd position. It's almost a perfect spearhead as they come into the 100 metre mark. Lewis White just with the advantage, trying to get another major international medal at this distance of 400 freestyle. He leads Morlacchi only by 0.1 of a second.
Yeah, Morlacchi there had a strong second 50 metres, and now he's breathing towards Lewis White, so he'll be able to track him as they go down this 3rd 50 metres. But these two now forging ahead of the rest of the field.
Well, Morlacchi was the bronze medalist in the 100 freestyle. Lewis White was a silver medalist in that event. Lewis White really taking it to the Italian champion here, but Morlacchi's strong. Just gone ahead of Lewis White. Morlacchi has had an excellent championships so far, winning his favourite event of the 200 medley, also winning 100 butterfly. He would love to add another title for himself and for the Italian team. But Lewis White and Federico Morlacchi now stretching away from the rest of the field. It's a significant lead as they come down to the halfway point. Morlacchi is going to have the edge, but Lewis White is right with him and giving himself a good chance here of being in the medals, the Great Britain swimmer Lewis White. But Morlacchi is away and clear of Lewis White now, but not by much. Lewis White, a great turn for Great Britain swimmer, brings him back into contention. 3rd place, Grachat and Garrido Brun from Spain. Grachat maybe just forging ahead the Portuguese swimmer.
Yeah, and Garrido Brun and Grachat were really in a tussle there as they went into the halfway point, but Grachat did get that better turn as expected. There we see Morlacchi having a great turn as well, and actually Lewis White not making up much ground to him off of the wall.
Well, Morlacchi, we know it's strong, but Lewis White is having a great swim here, just tracking the great Federico Morlacchi, but Morlacchi putting on the pressure now as they're coming down to the 300 mark. Has he finally broken Lewis White? Lewis White holding on to Morlacchi's feet there, and Morlacchi at the 300 mark is going to have a lead of over a second. First time we've seen that one. And the tussle for bronze still between Brun and Grachat. That's not over by any means.
No, and the teenager there from Spain getting that advantage and going into the turn, a clear 3rd, but once again Grachat getting a great push off the wall. Really now in our shot, Lewis White is trying to stay in contention with Morlacchi, but Morlacchi looks strong. He looks like the effort he put in on that 300 metres to break away is paying off.
Morlacchi now increasing his lead over Lewis White there as they go into the final turn. A great turn from Lewis White though. Brings him back again, and Lewis White is stroking hard trying to catch Morlacchi. But it looks like Morlacchi is just going to have enough to hold off Lewis White from Great Britain. Morlacchi now coming into the last 15 metres. Brun has gone into third place for Spain, but the tussle for gold and silver is between Morlacchi and Lewis White, and it is going to be gold again to Morlacchi. A third straight European title to Federico Morlacchi. An excellent swim from Lewis White in silver position, and a great swim from the young 15-year-old Jacobo Garrido Brun for bronze for Spain. But Federico Morlacchi, he shakes the hand of Lewis White. That was tough for the great Italian, but he takes another European title.
Morlacchi, they're continuing this brilliant start to the final session that Italy are having. Off that first 100 metres, he let Lewis White of Great Britain do the work for him, take him through, but by the time then they settled into the stroke, really Morlacchi played to his strengths, used his tactics, broke away in that third 100, and that's where the damage was done.
Morlacchi, great turn there from the Italian swimmer. Lewis White did not let him get away for almost the whole of that 400, but Morlacchi, great champion that he is, had the edge and took the title again. Federico Morlacchi of Italy takes his third straight European title in this event. Lewis White of Great Britain, the silver. Jacobo Garrido Brun, the bronze. On the next event coming on to poolside, the women's 400 freestyle S9. Kikuli from Greece, who's in lane number 1. Susana Viega from Portugal in 2. Youngest in the field is Great Britain's Tony Shaw in lane 3. Paralympic champion from Spain, Raya Marquez Soto, centre lane in lane 4. Sofia Concoy, European bronze medalist, goes in lane number 5. Julia Gordichuk, can she force her way onto the medal podium for Israel in 6? Marti Hegeveit goes in 7 for Norway. Laura Martins Christensen in lane 8 for Denmark. 400 freestyle for S9. Mariah Marquez Soto, Paralympic champion, goes in lane 4 in the final of the women's 400 freestyle S9.
Mariah Marquez Soto there, Spain really doing well off that start to minimise the advantage that the athletes with the lower arm impairments get over her. And there we can see already 3 athletes in a line. Tony Shaw of Great Britain there in lane 3, Marquez Soto of Spain in lane 4, and Sofia Conkley of Hungary going well in lane 5.
Coming up to that first turn, Maria Marquez Soto, very much the favourite for this one, just leads Tony Shaw going into that first turn there. Sofia Conkley from Hungary in 3rd position. These 3, well, in the very early stages, beginning to just pull away from the other swimmers already. Portuguese swimmer Susana Veiga in 4th position. Tony Shaw and Mariah Marquez Soto looking like they are stretching the lead in these early stages. Even Concoy not being able to live with the early pace of Shaw and Soto. Tony Shaw takes up the running at the 100-metre mark.
Yeah, then Marquez Soto getting a good turn again, pushing off well and then keeping up with Tony Shaw. But Tony Shaw just edging ahead in these early stages. But Marquez Soto, she'll be used to close races. She won her Paralympic gold medal by 2/100ths of a second.
Yeah, Marquez Soto was in that epic race with Ellie Cole of Australia in the Rio Paralympics. Gone on to win the world title since then. Great Britain, 15-year-old Tony Shaw, certainly taken it to the Paralympic champion here, Marcus Soto, 0.3 of a second behind. Those two have gone 4.5 seconds ahead of the third place swimmer, Sofia Concoli, with still Vega in with a shout of a bronze medal position here, the Portuguese swimmer. Just coming down to halfway, Tony Shaw looking very good for Great Britain, but Mariah Marquez Soto, the Spanish swimmer, looking very relaxed here as they come down to the 200-metre mark. But it's a fast pace for both swimmers. Only 0.2 of a second between them at that halfway point.
Yeah, at this halfway point, it is looking like it's turning into a two-horse race for the gold medal. Marcus Soto is relaxed there. Tony Shaw with a slightly higher stroke rate, but again, that's due to the nature of their impairments. But really, Marcus Soto won't want to let Tony Shaw get too far ahead if she's going to try and chase her down in the later stages, because Tony Shaw will be able to go to her legs and kick, whereas Marcus Soto will have to wind up those strong arms and develop the speed down the 50-metre chase.
Oh, 5/100 separating the two swimmers here. Tony Shaw has won 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals this week. Great performance from an international debut. Mariah Marquez Soto has taken 2 gold medals, one in the 200 metres individual medley, one in her favoured backstroke. She is not getting it her own way here in the 400 freestyle. Tony Shaw right in contention here as they come to the 300 mark. 100 metres to go in the women's S9 400 freestyle. Great Britain's Tony Shaw leads the Paralympic champion, Mariah Marquez Soto from Spain.
Yeah, Tony Shaw will feel that if she's going to get a gold medal, this is going to be her best opportunity of the week so far. And here we see now she's opening up that gap. And the question is, has Marcus Soto got anything to reply?
Oh, Tony Shaw looking absolutely supreme here, and the Paralympic champion doesn't look like she's got any answer at this stage. Tony Shaw is going to go into this final turn with a lead of 2 seconds over the Paralympic champion, Marcus Soto.
Yeah, Marcus Soto, now she's really going to need to wind her arms up if she's going to catch that gap, but the athletes were both really evenly matched, and I really think now as we go into the final 25 metres, Tony Shaw has done enough.
Well, Tony Shaw has made an absolutely superb race here. She has gone ahead of the Paralympic champion in the closing stages. Marcus Soto could not live with the pace of the 15-year-old Tony Shaw, and Tony Shaw takes gold for Great Britain. She takes the European title in a time of 4:42.43. Tony Shaw is the European champion. Oh, swimmers coming in now for the battle for the bronze. It is going to be Concoy who'll just finish ahead of Gordichuk for that bronze medal position. But Mariah Marquez Soto taking the silver, but Tony Shaw, wow, what a swim there from the youngster from Great Britain, and she wins gold.
And there's the smile. I was wondering when it was going to register with her just how well she swam there. Marcus Soto and Tony Shaw all together the whole way through that race, really, and then Tony Shaw just deciding to make that break in the final 75 metres. Brilliant swimming there, a lifetime best for Tony Shaw to win that gold medal. So Marcus Soto didn't swim badly, Tony Shaw rose to the occasion.
Well, Tony Shaw's time, a time that would have won gold in the Paralympics in Rio. Excellent improvement here. We've seen her really develop at these championships. Great Britain flags waving in the stands. That was an excellent performance from Tony Shaw. Great Britain's Tony Shaw takes gold in the women's 400 freestyle S9 ahead of the Paralympic champion Mariah Marquez Soto and Sofia Concoli. Men's 100 metres butterfly S14. European record holder Mark Avers goes in lane 4 in the men's 100 butterfly S14. S14 event, a new event to the European Championship programme. You see Emek Parmentier in 1. Ukrainian Vasil Krajnic, who's impressed us this week. First of the 2 Dutch swimmers, Mikhail Jorink in 3. Favourite, European record holder, Mark Evers in 4. And then 5, Robert Isaac Johnson, World Championship medalist in individual medley. Jordan Catchpole, 2 silvers already this week for the Great Britain swimmer. Adam Ishmael Benham from Norway was in 7. And Nathan Melee for France, leading the lineup in lane number 8. Mark Evers without the cap there in lane number 4. Will be the favourite. He's the European record holder. Set that record last year. A very, very good heat swim.
Getting away well, they're all athletes pretty even off the blocks, and now as we see them up and into the strokes, it's Mark Evers' teammate Michel Jorink of the Netherlands who's going well, and that trademark fast start of Vasil Karink of the Ukraine down in lane 2.
Well, that yellow cap of Karink from the Ukraine is been leading the field pretty much in all the events that we've had. He's just 0.2 of a second behind Mikhail Jorink there, the 2 Dutch swimmers in the top 3, and this is really where Mark Evers, we saw him in the heats this morning, really pulled through strongly.
Yeah, Mark Evers there, looking to the left, taking a sneaky look to check on what's going on around him, but now he's trying to come through. He's starting to edge his way forward as we come into the flags.
Well, Mark Evers looks like he's going to take this title, the first title at European Championships in this event, and Mark Evers will take it in 58.66. He was so strong in the second 50 there. It's Robert Isaac Johnson from Iceland on the medal podium for the Icelandic team, and it is bronze to Ukraine. Vasil Krajnic for Ukraine taking that bronze. Well, Mark Evers, he was made to work all the way for that one. 58.66 for Mark Evers, 4/100ths of a second faster than he went in the heats this morning. But Mark Evers, he was behind at the halfway point, 3rd place, but he knew he'd be strong in the second 50.
Yeah, it was a well-timed race from him, coming through strongly at the end. Maybe those athletes who set the early pace starting to tie up. And Robert Johnson of Iceland, who got the silver, he actually turned 4th. So Evers turning 3rd, Johnson turning 4th, finishing gold and silver.
Yeah, pulling each other through to great performances there. Mark Evers takes the first ever European title in the men's 100 butterfly S14. Robert Johnson from Iceland in 2nd position, and Vasil Krajnic 3rd place for Ukraine. The women's 100 butterfly S14, Janina Falk goes in lane 1 for Austria. Next to her, Pernilla Lindberg from Sweden, yellow cap. Bethany Firth, 2 gold medals here in Dublin. Next to the world record holder, Jessica Jane Applegate, the centre lane. Gold medalist in 100 breaststroke, Louise Fides goes in lane 5. Eva Coronado Tejeda, first of the 2 Spaniards. Here is her teammate, Michelle Alonso Morales. Oh, in 6 and 7. Tessa Marcos completes the lineup in lane number 8. French swimmer. Three Great Britain swimmers in fastest 3 lanes after qualification this morning. Louise Fides, and she'll be strong in the closing stages of this one. Jessica Jane Applegate will be the favourite. World record holder goes in lane 4.
Great start there. Bethany Firth probably just getting the edge off the start block there, but now we're up and into the stroke. Bethany Firth of Great Britain does have a fast first 50 metres, and if she can take her teammate Jessica Jane Applegate with her down this first 50 metres to the turn, then we could be in for a really exciting closing stages of the race.
We've seen Bethany Firth and Jessica Jane Applegate go head-to-head a couple of times this week. 2 golds for Bethany Firth, and it's 2 silvers for Jessica Jane Applegate. It's Great Britain 1, 2 and 3 at the halfway point.
Just 5/100ths of a second separating Applegate and 4 from Bethany Firth in lane 3. And here we see from this overhead shot, Great Britain are looking on for a clean sweep of the medals, and now Jessica Jane Applegate puts her head down and she kicks for home. This is her chance to get on the top medal podium.
Well, Jessica Jane Applegate has gone ahead of Bethany Firth, and it looks like she's on her way to gold. It's gold for Jessica Jane Applegate in a world record time of 104.13. It's silver to Bethany Firth, and it's bronze to the fast finishing Louise Fiddis. But Jessica Jane Applegate has done it. The European title in a world record time.
Great swimming there from Jessica Jane Applegate. She knew that Bethany Firth would go out quickly, and sometimes in the past that has put her off then coming down the final finishing straight, but not today. Today, Jessica Jane Applegate had the confidence in her own abilities that when she came off that turn, she was in touch, and she just put her head down and headed for home.
Bethany Firth took it out hard. She led the way at the halfway point as they came into the finish. Well, Jessica Jane Applegate had the advantage over her teammate. Applegate going over there in the centre lane, just behind Bethany Firth at halfway. But at the finish, there was no one else in sight. Jessica Jane Applegate takes the first ever European title in this event, the 100 butterfly S14.
Great support there from the British team, shouting the supporters, cheering on.
Jessica Jane Applegate takes the women's 100 butterfly S14 in a world record time. It's gold, silver and bronze to Great Britain. Bethany Firth the silver, Louise Fiddis the bronze. Oh, another clean sweep to British ladies in that S14 class. Seen 1 or 2 this week for the British. It's the second one for the British. We've seen another one for the Ukrainians this week. You wouldn't bet against another clean sweep for Ukraine later on in tonight's action.
No, and again we're seeing the depth of a lot of countries within certain classes.
This is the medal presentation for the men's 200 metres, 100 metres backstroke for the S2 class. Amy Breakneck, a member of Paralympics Ireland, presenting these medals. Anton Cole, what a great finish the Croatian man had there. Wasn't in contention in the early stages. Was able to pull through later and claim the bronze medal. 4th place at the turn, proved that to the bronze medal position. And Anton Cole, big smile on the face of the Ukrainian swimmer. Mysterious Makrodimitris, 2 gold medals already this week. Must have fancied his chances coming into this race, make it a hat-trick.
Yeah, and he swam well, and Czech Poland just surprised everybody there with his performance in that final. Siglin is in 10th from the off, but Makrodimitris there, a proud silver medalist in this men's 100 metres backstroke.
The champion, it's a surprise to some, not to him. The champion is Jacek Czech from Poland. He just went out so fast at the start. wondered, would he be able to hold on to that pace? The answer was yes. Great swim from Jacek Czech. And a convincing win at the end. Dimitris tried to come back, but just could not get close to Jacek Czech. And he will hear his own anthem, the anthem of Poland.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Paraswimming European Championship medalists.
Here's a medalist. Anton Cole, Stidis Dimitris, and the champion Jacek Czech. Medal presentation. Next on to the podium, men's 50 metres butterfly S6. Two swimmers out at the head of the field. The two Spanish swimmers lead them on, followed by the Hungarian Bence Ivan. Bence Ivan's had a good week. Medal in the individual medleys, followed that up with another medal here in the butterfly. Got off to a very fast start. Good reaction time.
Yeah, great reaction time, and that set him up then really for this bronze medal. Finished strongly as well. Great week for him.
A silver medalist. Silver medalist at the last European Championship. Silver medal again for Alejandro Rojas Cabrera. Did challenge his teammate in the middle stages of that 50 metres butterfly, but the strength of David Sanchez Sierra was just too strong. Got off to a good start from the dive. Had a very, very strong finish to the race. As I said, his teammate challenged him in the middle part. David Sanchez Sierra was strong enough at the end to hold on to win the gold medal. Two good swims, a good heat swim this morning, followed up by an excellent final swim tonight. He is the gold medalist, the European champion. Two Spanish swimmers on the top of the podium. Spain doing really well in the medal table this week, aren't they, Liz?
Yes, they are. Yes, they've had a lot of depth, the Spanish swimmers. We've said that. We've seen they've taken a lot of good gold medals, but also their younger swimmers stepping up and getting onto the silver and the bronze medal podium spots, which has really helped their overall medal count.
The next medalist coming out, the women's 50 metres butterfly S6. Big cheers from the home crowd. Nicole Turner leads them out. Here's Ellie Robinson, gold medalist. Followed by Oksana Krul. Oksana Krul, she had a long unbeaten run in this event. Being the European champion, last 2 European championships. It's bronze this time for the Ukrainian. Bronze medal to Oksana Krul, former world record holder. What a good swim from this swimmer who take the silver medal, the home swimmer. The hopes of the host nation are with her. She didn't disappoint. Nicole Turner takes a silver medal for Ireland. Really delighted with her performance. Gets the rewards. Gold medalist from Great Britain, Ellie Robinson adds the European title to her Paralympic title. Excellent time, just shy of her own world record. Dominated the race. When they got to the closing stages, it was never in doubt who was going to take away that gold medal. The European champion, Ellie Robinson from Great Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Paraswimming European Championship medley.
3 delighted medalists on the podium. Champion Ellie Robinson from Great Britain, and the home favourite Nicole Turner from Ireland. Gold and silver, Oksana Krul from Ukraine for bronze.
Ellie Robinson there, great form, just 0.1 off of her world record. Nicole Turner, another personal best time in another event to get that silver medal.
Yeah, things are happening for the Irish team. Good to see. Momentum now started. I wonder if any more medals are going to come for the Irish. Men's 100 freestyle S11. Great time in the heats from Grigory Zuzulav of Belarus. He qualified fastest in lane number 4. This is the event for the S11 swimmers with no vision. Zuzulav, an excellent time there in the heats, under the 1 minute mark, which was absolutely superb.
Yeah, Zuzulav really did get everything right in that heat swim. He got caught up on the lane rope when we saw him earlier in the week in the 50 metre freestyle, but this morning in the heats, he had great direction, he nailed his turn, he had a brilliant start, and he really capitalised there with a great finish too. So he'll be looking to try and replicate that directional path this evening.
Swimmers out there led out by the coaches, the tappers. You see the tapping sticks there that the coaches will use to indicate where the end of the pool is for these swimmers. They'll have tappers at the halfway point as well. There is the favourite, Grigori Sudzilov. 16-year-old Przemysław Drog from Poland. First of the two Polish swimmers to won. Viktor Smirnov, 3 gold medals already this week. He goes in lane 2. Edgaras Matakas, can he claim Lithuania's first medal of these championships? Grigori Sudzilov, the favourite, trying to double up his triumph on the 50 freestyle. Wojciech Makowski, who was the World Championship silver medalist last year. 54-year-old Miroslav Šmirka from the Czech Republic goes in 6. And the 2 Italians complete the lineup, Federico Bassani and Salvatore Orso. Swimmers wear blacked out goggles, no vision at all. And quite often these races, Liz, can be unpredictable.
Yeah, we talked about the direction of Sudzilov in the heat, and it is so important to try and stick to a straight line and not get caught up on these lane ropes.
There's Viktor Smirnov, 5 medals already at these championships. We haven't had a medal for Lithuania. Edgaras Matakas goes in lane 3 for them, and he had a very good reaction to the gun with the green cap of Lithuania there in lane 3.
Yeah, Matakas got off well in the heats to a great first 50-metre split, but then he just started to tie up in the latter stages of the race this morning. But here we see he's going well, hugging the same lane rope as Sudzilov. Well, they were, and then Sudzilov crossed over to the other side of the lane. So here we see now coming into the turn, the tapping stick hitting Sudzilov in the middle of the back and turning with a 9/100th advantage over Matakas, with Smirnov in hot pursuit, just 0.17 behind that.
Well, Matakas just on the lane ropes there, right next to Viktor Smirnov. They are absolutely together here, and coming through in the middle as well is Makowski, but having the lead at the moment, it is Grigori Sudzilov. He is heading for home now with the black cap of Belarus. Makowski is challenging in the closing stages, but it is going to be gold to Belarus. It's going to be gold to Sudzilov in 59.97, under the 1 minute again. Makowski gets in for the silver medal, and Viktor Smirnov wins that close battle for the bronze. But the gold medal, there he is, Grigori Sudzilov from Belarus.
Well, we said Sudzilov would be looking to replicate his heat swim, and he pretty much did that. They're just 0.2 slower in the final, but that will be because he crossed over in the lane midway down that first 50 metres. Smirnov again getting off strongly in an outside lane and delivering for a medal. But what a second 50 for Makowski of Poland.
Yeah, Makowski coming back in that second half of the race. He was out of the medals at the halfway point in 4th position. Very strong swim there from Sudzilov. Take gold. Grigori Sudzilov takes the gold in the men's 100 freestyle S11. Wojciech Makowski comes through to take silver. Another medal for Viktor Smirnov for bronze. Well, another medal for Viktor Smirnov. There's 6 medals this week for him.
Yeah, and we've said you can win a medal from any lane of the pool, and he just demonstrated that from outside of the lane of the pool, all the way out in lane 2.
The women's 100 freestyle S11 final. Lisette Braumsma from the Netherlands has been on record-breaking form this week. Can she add another title here in Dublin?
Well, Brosna this time will be chasing her own world record, and as we've said, she's been in impeccable form all week, personal best times, so she would be favouring again the opportunity to try and take another world mark.
She set the record back in June this year as part of the World Paraswimming Series in Berlin, and She's been on great form here. 2 world records already. Having a sensational record in the 400 freestyle. Karina Katchuk, the winner of the gold medal in the 100 backstroke, winning that close contest. World record breaker in the 50 freestyle, Marina Podobna. She should be out fast. World record holder, Lisette Bruinsma, will be the favourite. She goes in the centre lane. Cecilia Camolini will be strong in the closing stages. Watch out for the charge from the Italian. Tanya Tanova from Slovakia goes in 6th. And Martina Rabellini, second Italian, goes in lane number 7. Lisette Bruinsma, well, what form she has been in. She's so strong, the Dutch swimmer. 5.81 is her world record time. She's a clear favourite for this one, but as you said before, the S11 race, lots can happen.
Here we see Bruinsma with another great reaction to the start signal and up and into the lead early on, looking for that lane rope. Podobna also going well, 1 lane down for the Ukrainian lane 3. She had an outside smoker for the 50 freestyle title earlier in the week, and she's keeping company with Bruinsma down this first 50 metres.
Yeah, the 50 freestyle world record breaker is chasing the world record holder for the 100, and Bruinsma has gone out really fast. That's under world record pace for the Dutch swimmer. Podobna in 2nd, Camolini in 3rd place, hanging on to the bronze medal position, but Bruinsma looking good and looking very straight down the middle of this lane.
Yeah, Bruinsma doing very well here, great turn for her, and really now something would have to go very wrong for her not to take this victory. Flying down the pool, kicking hard for home. This is exciting from the Dutch lady.
And Lisette Bruinsma now heading for home. Surely it's going to be another gold medal for the Netherlands. It's going to be gold for Lisette Bruinsma. It's a world record time again. Lisette Bruinsma takes the European title in a world record swim. It's silver for Podobna. It's bronze for Camolini. But the champion, Lisette Bruinsma. Wow, what a week she's having. Another world record for the Netherlands.
Well, another exciting race there. Lisette Bruinsma with that world record. We knew she's been in personal best breaking form, and when your personal best is the world record, that always bodes well. But she really attacked that down that first 50 metres. Almost a perfect race for her there. She won't have any complaints about that and the way it panned out at all.
Absolutely, Lisette Bruinsma. She was challenged in the early stages by the 50 metres world record holder Podobna, but when they got into the final stages, the strength of Lisette Bruinsma has been amazing this week. A great 400 swim, a great swim in the individual medley, and another title, another world record for Lisette Bruinsma of the Netherlands. These swimmers with no vision at all, absolutely amazing. Lisette Bruinsma of the Netherlands takes the title in a world record time, 105.14, 0.7 of a second faster than the old mark. Marina Podobna from Ukraine, the silver. Cecilia Camolini from Italy, the bronze. The men's under freestyle S12 on their way out. We saw clean sweep of the medals for the Ukrainians. Previous events here in Dublin. Are we going to have another one? 3 Ukrainians in the centre lanes.
Well, the Ukrainians will see this as a great opportunity to replicate what Great Britain just did and get our second clean sweep of the night.
Mustafa Aslan from Turkey goes in 1. Fabrizio Sottile, the anchorman, the Italian relay team, goes in 2. Sergei Klippert, the first of the Ukrainians, goes in 3. 3 gold medals already for this man. Yaroslav Denisenko trying to make it a 4th. But 3 times European champion in this event, Maxim Baraksa. Stephen Clegg, a medalist in the 100 backstroke a couple of days ago. He goes in 6. Belarus's Vladimir Sotnikov, he goes in lane number 7. And Kamia Kalma from Estonia is in lane number 8. The Ukrainians really being dominant in this classification here in Dublin. Miroslav Denisenko next to the world record holder in lane number 5. There he is with that familiar black cap, Maxim Varaksa.
Nothing to separate there. The 3 swimmers in lanes 4, 5 and 6, but up and into the race. It is that black cap of Vadaska, knowing that he's going to have to go strong, as Denisenko is on phenomenal form this week.
Well, Maxim Varaksa had a long unbeaten run in the 50 freestyle. That was beaten by his teammate Yaramenko, and also Denisenko taking the silver medal. Varaksa still in contention. It's Ukraine 1, 2 and 3, but Denisenko looking very strong as he comes off that turn.
Yeah, and Varaksa there with that long high stroke, trying to catch Denisenko, but Denisenko working very hard here at the front of the field to try and pull away from his teammate.
Varaksa trying to come back here, but Denisenko has the edge now. It is going to be gold to Yaroslav Denisenko in 51.72. It's silver to Varaksa, and it's Stephen Clegg from Great Britain who gets up for the 3rd position, just ahead of Sergei Klippert. Great finish there for Stephen Clegg, but no doubt about the winner, Yaroslav Denisenko, taking it from Maxim Varaksa.
Great swimming there, as we said, evenly away. All athletes knew exactly what was required of him in that race. And Klippert went. He tried to go with that fast pace of his teammates down the first 50 metres, but he started to pay for it towards the end. But Denisenko there looking supreme as he came in to take the touch.
Yaroslav Denisenko takes the gold medal in the men's 100 freestyle S12 ahead of his teammate Maxim Varaksa. Stephen Clegg from Great Britain stops the Ukrainian clean sweep. Final of the women's 100 freestyle S12. Great Britain's Hannah Russell will be the favourite. She goes in lane number 4. Now Fatmir Nur Baki goes in lane number 1 for Turkey. Nila Labuda, bronze medalist in the medley, goes in 2. Maria Delgado Nadal goes next to Hannah Russell, bronze medalist in the Rio Paralympics. Already 2 titles to her name here. Alicia Berra trying to hit the top spot on the podium for the first time. Lena Kravtsov, the winner of the 50 freestyle level with Hannah Russell on that occasion. She goes in 6. Katarina Chuda completes the lineup, the Slovakian, in lane number 7. Hannah Russell and Lena Kravtsov dead heat in the 50 freestyle. Hannah Russell will be the favourite for this 100 freestyle. Kravtsov in lane 6 has been on good form this week. Russell in 4, Berra in 5, Kravtsov in 6.
Kravtsov up there in lane 6 for Germany, getting away well once again. Going with her off the start was Alicia Berra, but now we see Hannah Russell, the pre-race favourite in lane 4, starting to edge ahead in that black cap of Great Britain.
Hannah Russell just edging it as they come to the halfway point now. She's going well. Delgado Nadal just 1 lane down from Hannah Russell. It's very close for the silver medal position, but Hannah Russell has 0.79 of an advantage. Kravtsov in 2nd position, just ahead of Berra, but Hannah Russell, a good turn, and she's looking good in the 2nd 50 here.
Well, only 1/100th there separating Kravtsov and Berra at the turn, so they're now in a fight as they try to claw back Hannah Russell of Great Britain in lane 4.
Well, Berra trying to come back now on Hannah Russell, and Kravtsov coming back to contention as well. But Hannah Russell is just about holding on here. It is going to be gold to Hannah Russell in 101.15. It's silver to Alicia Berra, who just gets the touch over Elena Kravtsov, with Delgado Nadal not far behind at all. But Hannah Russell will take the gold medal for Great Britain.
And there we see Hannah Russell breathing very heavily there as she hangs on to that wall and takes in that victory. She was made to work hard. She paid for that early pace that she set, but she gave herself the chance. She knew that Kravtsov was in good form. She knew that Berra would be chasing her, so she set herself up well, but it made for a painful final 10 meters.
Well, Hannah Russell was being drawn back by the rest of the field, Berra and Kravtsov and Delgado Nadal, but she was just able to hold on. Head down for Hannah Russell in the final 5, and she gets the touch. Hannah Russell takes the European title for Great Britain. It was a close contest for second, won by Alicia Berra from Italy, with Elena Kravtsov of Germany with the bronze. More medal presentations. There's the men's 200 Freestyle S3.
I'll get back to my tally sheet.
Good. A good night for Great Britain tonight. Seem to have a few positions on the medal podium. Italy have had strong days all the way through this championship, and here is another gold medal for the Italian team. Prasad making these presentations tonight. Bronze medalist Angel Martinez Tajuelo, another bronze medal to add to his collection. These three, it's the third time they've been on the medal podium together. It's been the same order for each of the 3 races. Spanish swimmer, 3rd position, happy with that bronze. Denisov Stavchenko from Ukraine. Swimmer we haven't seen before on the international stage, but Denisov Stavchenko really come on strong at this championships though.
Yeah, it's great to see the 17-year-old really getting in and getting great experience. 3 silver medals, doing really well at this championship and really strengthening that Ukrainian squad.
European champion, it's his 3rd gold medal of the week. Vincenzo Moni of Italy. The race really panned out. On the halfway stage onwards, got into an early lead. He was challenged by Ostapchenko, but as the race progressed, it was only going to be one winner, and that was Vincenzo Moni from Italy. Another rousing rendition of the Italian national anthem.
Well, Boni there conducting the whole crowd.
Vincenzo Boni, Denis Ostapchenko, Miguel Angel Martinez Duello. Familiar lineup in this S3 classification.
Ostapchenko there, the young Ukrainian, will definitely be keeping these athletes company a lot more in the future on that podium.
The men's 400 Freestyle S9 victory ceremony. Led out by Lewis White, Federico Morlacchi following him. Young Spanish swimmer, Guido Brun. What a moment for the young Spanish swimmer. Jacobo Garrido Brun on the medal podium. For the first time, he was just 13 years of age when he went to his first European Championships, soaked in the experience. He's come back as a 15-year-old now, his second European Championships, and he's on the medal podium.
And that's a great example of how you can use these championships to gain experience and the benefits to the athletes and the teams of getting that early experience.
Well, Lewis White swam an excellent race, challenged the champion Federico Morlacchi. The entire way through the race, Federico Morlacchi was made to work extremely hard by Lewis White of Great Britain. Silver medalist for Lewis White. Federico Morlacchi, his third European title in a row in this event. He's won the world title as well last year. Silver medalist at the Paralympic Games. Federico Morlacchi. It was a tight race all the way through. Morlacchi, a strong man, European record holder, European champion for the third time.
Gentlemen, the World Power Swimming European Championship
Federico Morlacchi. He's pointing to something. Lewis White, not got a clue what he's pointing at.
No, and we keep talking about the Italians and their strong performances at these championships, and that isn't the first time that we've heard the Italian national anthem back to back.
What about the young man on the right-hand side? Jacob Garrido Brun. That was a superb performance by the youngster, 15-year-old. Talking about 15-year-olds, it's the women's 400 Freestyle S9 presentation.
Seamless link there.
Thank you, Chris Johnson. Paralympic champion leads them out. There is the European champion, Tony Shaw from Great Britain. Sophia Konkoy takes the bronze medal. It was a close contest for bronze, won by the Hungarian Sophia Konkoy. Accepting the medals again from Suprasad. Another medal to Hungary. Konkoy gets herself on the medal podium. And Mariah Marquez Soto of Spain won the Paralympic title in Rio. Silver medalist at the last European Championship. She's silver medalist again here in Dublin. It was a real head-to-head as this race developed. The swimmer who was stronger in the closing stages was the new champion. Great Britain youngster, Tony Shaw, 15 years of age. Tony Shaw is the European champion. What excellent race that she swam through that 400 freestyle. She tracked the Paralympic champion. And Tony Shaw is the European champion. Tony Shaw of Great Britain, the 15-year-old, hits the top spot in her first European Championships.
Yeah, and there's another young podium there. Marquez Soto, the eldest of the three, at 19 years old, with Konkoy of Hungary just 16.
We've seen a few youngsters take part at these championships, but there's not been many younger gold medalists than Tony Shaw of Great Britain. Maybe one or two. Anna Hunter, the 14-year-old. Men's 100 metres butterfly S8, the Greek Paralympic champion Demosthenes Michelintzakis in lane number 4.
Well, the in-venue music building up here, adding to the drama as we wait for the athletes to make their way onto the poolside for this exciting final.
Michelintzakis has won the gold medal on day 1 in the individual medley. He's had to wait for a further 5 days to have his second event. So it's been a long wait for the Greek swimmer. He'll be the favourite to take this one. Here he is, Paralympic gold medalist. There's Andrea Sonea, Portuguese swimmer, Diogo Cancela. Polish swimmer, Mikhail Golas. Michelintzakis getting directed to the correct lane. Iole Ciamprecotti goes in lane number 1 for Italy. Sergio Martos Mingue. 3 bronze medals to his name already this week. The double gold medalist in the freestyle events. Mikhail Golas from Poland in 3. The favourite, Mos Michelintzakis. Can he take the gold medal here? His first European title. Andres Sonea from Austria. And add another Austrian medal. Diogo Cancela, 16-year-old from Portugal in 6. Carlos Martinez Fernandez, second Spanish swimmer in this final. And the 19-year-old Islam Dokev from Belgium goes in lane number 8. you see swimmers in the centre lanes. Just with the use of one arm, you see one arm butterfly being employed for the faster swimmers who have qualified for this final. The favourite, though, he is Dimos Michelintzakis of Greece.
Michelintzakis, they're getting away very well, but also going well. It is the 50 and 100 freestyle sprint champion, Michał Golas of Poland. And as we can see, lanes 2, 3 to 6, they're all using single arm butterfly, but having very different breathing techniques.
Michelintzakis is going to lead them into the turn there in 29.43. Michał Golas, we saw he was very strong in the closing stages of the 100 freestyle, and he's right there in contention with the Greek in the centre lanes, with Onea in third spot.
Yeah, Michelintzakis now pulling away from the rest of the field. He's breathing to his good side, his strong left arm, so he'll be able to see any threat that comes from Poland's Golas, but right now it's difficult to see how Golas is going to claw his way back.
And Michelintzakis now, he's heading for home, he's in the last 5. It's going to be a gold medal to Greece. It's gold to Dimos Michelintzakis in 103.60. It's another medal for Golas. It's a silver this time, and the bronze will go to Andreas Onea, who wins a close contest for third position. But the European champion, there he is, Dimos Michelintzakis of Greece.
Michelintzakis there was the pre-race favourite, and he had a great start to give him an advantage. He knew that Golas of Poland had the speed coming into the competition this week, so he needed to get up and out and into the lead. He got to the halfway turn with almost a half a second advantage, and then that proved to be enough as he pulled away in the final stages of the race.
Yeah, Golas just not quite strong enough to challenge the Greek swimmer who is a Paralympic gold medalist from Rio in 2016. The gold goes to Greece, it goes to Dimos Michelintzakis, 103.60. Silver to Poland, Michał Golas, and bronze to Austria, Andreas Onea. Well, the race going pretty much according to what we thought it might, Liz. Women's 100 metres butterfly S8. She's Great Britain's Alice Ty, next to the Paralympic champion, Katerina Denisenko. Someone's coming out now for this final. Great Britain's Alice Ty has already won 2 gold medals at these championships. 100 freestyle and 100 backstroke. She's trying to make it a hat-trick of 100 metres titles. There's Supio, a bit of a wave from her. Katerina Denisenko, well, she looked very relaxed in the heat. The Ukrainian gold medalist from the Rio Paralympic Games. One Croatian swimmer, Mansek. Swimmer, Levinter from Denmark. There's Supio from France, goes in line number 3, the 50 metres champion. Looking for a hat-trick of titles, Alice Ty from Great Britain. The Paralympic champion, Katerina Denisenko in 5. Leo Kaiser from the Netherlands in lane number 6. 14-year-old Nahia Zudairi Borezzo from Spain in lane number 7. And Monika Belcheska from Poland goes in lane number 8.
Well, Alice Ty has been the firm favourite in her other 2 events this week. But in this event, Denisenko, if she finds her form, has a real chance to challenge Alice Ty's pursuit of a hat-trick.
Denisenko, great record in this event. Almost a perennial silver medalist, but she struck gold in Rio. Denisenko with the blue cap. Alice Tai with the black cap. The two centre lanes.
There we see the two lanes, swimmers in the centre lanes getting away pretty evenly. Denisenko using her underwater kick to try and get an advantage, but Alice Tai, that black cap of Great Britain, up and into the lead with a body length lead at 25 metres.
Well, very good start for Alice Tai of Great Britain there. She is well ahead of the Paralympic champion Denisenko with the blue cap. Everyone in the wake of Alice Tai here as she comes to the halfway point. Alice Tai is inside world record pace at halfway. Alice Tai stretching away from Denisenko. 3.5 seconds the advantage at halfway point.
Well, Alice Tai looking strong here. She went out fast in the heats and then tied up in the latter stages, but here at the moment there's nobody else in your shot as she heads home in the final 25 metres.
Alice Tai with just under 25 metres to go. No one can catch Alice Tai. Denisenko is challenging for the silver medal, but Alice Tai is coming home. It's going to be a clear victory for Alice Tai. We'll keep an eye on the clock as Alice Tai comes into the closing stages, and it's gold for Great Britain. Gold for Alice Tai in 1:10.51. It will be silver to Ukraine. Katarina Denisenko, and a close contest for bronze is won by Cleo Keizer from the Netherlands, just ahead of Claire Supio. But Alice Tai, well, she meant business there. She took it out fast and she claimed another gold medal, her third gold medal of the week.
Yeah, there was a chance that Alice Tai could have been challenged. She came in with a season's best of 109.7, and Denisenko has a personal best of 109.1. So there was the opportunity for the Ukrainian athlete to challenge, but Alice Tai left it no doubt, going out similarly to she did in the heat, really strongly down that first 50 metres, under world record place. And then she'd already done all the hard work and just tied up in the final stages, but still took a convincing victory.
Well, Alice Tai, clear water between her and the rest of the field. Alice Tai wins gold here in the women's 100 metres butterfly, ahead of Katarina Denisenko and Cleo Keizer. Men's 100 metres freestyle S13. Adrian Jastrewski, first of the two Polish swimmers in this final. Kamil Retzelski, second of those Polish swimmers. World Championship silver medalist Ivan Salguero Otisa, next to the world record holder, had a sensational heat swim this morning, Ihar Boki. Kirill Garashenko, 3 silver medals at these championships in 5. Alex Portal, already a medalist here in Dublin. He goes in lane number 6. 2 Spanish swimmers in 7 and 8, Boris Sanz-Tamayo and Enrique Alhambra Molar. It is Ihar Boki, the world record holder, just 0.4 of a second outside his own world record mark in the heats. There's 5 gold medals at these championships already. He is going for number 6, and he is overwhelming favourite to take that 6th gold medal and to challenge the world record that he holds.
Strongly away there for Ihar Boki in lane 4. He looked supreme in his heat swim this morning, and we know that he wants to attack down this world record. He's flirted with a few world records this week in winning those 5 gold medals, and this could be the one where he finally gets on the right side of the clock.
Well, Ihar Boki away and clear of the field in the early stages. This morning he went through in 24.57. He's gone through faster tonight, and the world record much definitely on. Garashenko in second, Retzelski in third, but it's Ihar Boki now against the clock.
Yeah, and Garashenko trying to stick with him, trying to chase, but this is all about Ihar Boki, and can he hold on in the closing stages of the race?
Well, the world record holder on his way to a 6th gold medal here in Dublin. Is it going to be a record time? It is! It's 50.65. It's gold to Ihar Boki in a world record time. He takes takes his 6th gold medal of the championships ahead of Garashenko and Salguero Ortiza. But Ihar Boki has done it. World record swim.
What a swim from Ihar Boki there. We knew he was being right on his lifetime best all week, and he wanted it so badly. He attacked it down that first 50 meters. He was within world record pace at the turn. Brilliant split, and he came back, and the question was, could he hold on? Could he beat that clock? And the answer was a resounding yes, beating his world record by 0.2 of a second.
Ihar Boki, he has been superb all week. He's been right on his best times. This time, he bettered the world record. Ihar Boki takes the title in the men's 100 freestyle S13 in a world record time. Kirill Garashenko the silver and Ivan Salguero Ortiza the bronze. Well, the final of the women's 100 freestyle S13. Camille Haggard from Denmark goes in lane number 1. Evangelina Chiotti from Greece goes in lane number 2. Marian Polo Lopez, Spanish medalist from yesterday, goes in lane 3. World record breaker twice over, Carlotta Gili in lane 4 from Italy. Paralympic gold medal, Anna Stetsenko from Ukraine in lane number 5. Adriano Edo Beltran from Spain in 6. And Marlena Endrolat from Germany goes in lane number 7. Carlotta Gili been in great form this week. Another gold medal surely would not be out of the question for the great Italian. 2 world record swims already this week for Carlotta Gili. Can she add another?
Well, Carlotta Gili getting away well there for Italy. Can she continue her incredible form this week? And of course, Italy's incredible form this evening.
Carlotta Gili away and clear of the field in the early stages. Paralympic champion Anna Stetsenko maybe just holding on to 2nd position. She's being challenged by the Spanish swimmer Adriana Elo Beltran. Also Chiotti, the Greek swimmer, going well in the early stages, but 28.07, well inside world record pace for Carlotta Gili at the halfway point.
And Gili there turning in 7/10 end of the world record split, and she's got such a deceivingly fast stroke, long, strong, powering away. Stetsenko trying to get back on turns, but really, Gili, this is hers, racing against the clock.
Carlotta Gili coming away from Stetsenko now. They're into the last 5. Carlotta Gili, it's gold for Gili. It is 57.98 for the Italian, just outside the world record time there that she set this year in June. But Carlotta Gili takes gold again for Italy, and it's silver to Stetsenko and the bronze to Adriana Edo Beltran. But a great swim again, Carlotta Gili, her 3rd gold medal of the week.
Gili's 3rd gold medal of the week, continuing this Italian gold rush that we are having tonight. Brilliant first 50 meters. She was 0.7 within inside the world record pace at the turn, just then dropping off to be 0.2 at the time of it at the end of the race, maybe paying for that early pace, trying to find the balance. But another great victory for Carlotta Gili.
The Italians rise in the stand to celebrate another victory. Carlotta Gili is the champion for the 3rd time here in Dublin. Anna Stetsenko the silver, and it's Adriano Edo Beltran wins the tussle between the 2 Spanish swimmers to win bronze. Victory ceremonies again, Liz, in the men's 100 butterfly S14.
I'm back on my page.
Good. Who's leading so far?
So on my tally, as the medals are presented, currently Italy have 3 golds, and so do Great Britain.
Not been shared out much tonight. But we have a new anthem for this evening. And here's the gold medalist, Mark Avers, that big Mark Avers flag in the background. John Fulham back again tonight. Here every night, President of Paralympics Ireland, making these medal presentations. Ukrainian, Vasil Krajnic, again on the medal podium. Certainly got to know him this week. There's another swimmer who's an unknown quantity, really. He came into these championships, but he swam well. And another medal for the Ukrainian. Silver medalist, well, was an excellent swim. He was 4th place at the halfway point, pulled up into the silver medal position. Robert Isaac Johnson from Iceland. May well be Iceland's first medal of these championships, Liz.
You could well be right, Paul Noble. You are the statistician here. Unofficial, of course.
Of course. Robert Isaac Johnson, silver medal for Iceland. But what a good swim. 3rd place at the turn, but 1st place at the finish. Mark Avers timed it to perfection. European record holder. He's now European champion of the Netherlands, Mark Avers. 2nd title of the week here in Dublin. And for the first time tonight, we'll hear the anthem of the Netherlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Paraswimming European
There's the Mark Avers fan club.
He's a very well supported swimmer. His family and his friends always travel, and that flag has been hanging around poolsides at major championships for many years now.
I remember seeing them in Rio, big orange-clad fans. I thought, oh, that must be someone from the Netherlands, but they always carry around something that identifies them as the Mark Avers fans.
And to be fair to Mark Avers, he always gives them something to shout about and celebrate.
Absolutely. Women's 100 butterfly for the S14 class. Clean sweep of the medals for Great Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been celebrated the women's 100 meters butterfly S14 final.
Led out by Bethany Firth. Another medal for Bethany Firth. 4th medal of the week. 1st gold medal for this young lady, Jessica Jane Applegate. Real emerging talent this year. Been discovered by the Great Britain team. Louise Fiddis, winner of the World Series award this year. Winner of the breaststroke here at these championships, and the bronze medal in the butterfly. Nearly nicked the silver medal from this lady, Bethany Firth. 4 100ths of a second separating Louise Fiddis and Bethany Firth. Bethany Firth really had to swim the race. She had to take it out hard. Try to just force the finish out of Jessica Jane Applegate. She took it out hard, but Applegate was equal to the challenge. A European champion in a new world record time, Jessica Jane Applegate from Great Britain.
Yeah, this will mean a lot to Jessica Jane. She's been Paralympic champion before, she's been world champion before, but she's never been a European champion. So this now is a gold medal that completes the set for her.
European gold medalist Jessica Jane Appleby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship medalists.
For the second time this week, it's a clean sweep of the medals for Great Britain, but this time it's Jessica Jane Appleby on the top spot.
Now each of those ladies have one gold medal each, these championships. So everybody be happy.
Yeah, happy podium there. As they leave the podium, the men's 100 freestyle S11 making their way on. We've been enjoying the S11 races this week, Liz.
Yeah, both men's and women's races in this category have been very exciting, provided a lot of close finishes, some surprise results, and yeah, very, very exciting.
Here's the champion, Robertson of Belarus. Here's Elisa McSweeney back again for more medal presentations tonight. Viktor Smirnov from Ukraine. What a great week he's had. Had 6 days of competition. He has taken 6 medals, 3 of them gold, bronze this time for Viktor Smirnov. So that 100 freestyle from lane 2. Wasn't expected to be in the medals, but he made it again. Viktor Smirnov always seems to be there or thereabout when the medals are handed out. Good swim from Wojciech Makowski. Makowski's been a medalist in World Championships in this event. Silver medalist last year. He takes the silver for Poland. Gold medalist following up his gold medal performance in the 50 freestyle. Grigory Zudzarov of Belarus. The only swimmer under the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, Zudzarov there, he had a great heat swim and it was just the same to replicate that, and he knew that would probably be enough, and it was, and he'll be really happy with that final performance this evening and that gold medal.
Grigory Zudzarov of Belarus is the champion. sigh of relief there from Zuzelav. He is the gold medalist again. Viktor Smirnov next to him. Czech Mikulski, silver medalist for Poland. Belarus having good championships as well, some good individuals.
Yeah, they've always been very strong in these visually impaired events. They don't have a lot of athletes. Belarus tend to come with a small team, but it's a very, very powerful team.
Next victory ceremony is the women's 100 Freestyle S11. What an amazing performance we have been seeing from these S11 athletes. Swimmers with no vision at all. And the records have been absolutely tumbling in the women's events this week. It's one of the record breakers, Marina Podobna. She set the ball rolling with that record performance in the 50 freestyle, but this young lady, well, she's had a great week. Lisette Brunsma from the Netherlands. Smile never off the face of Lisette Brunsma. Bronze medal for Italy, Cecilia Camellini. Well, what a great performance from the Italian team. And we said before that Cecilia Camellini was really one of those swimmers that was around about a decade ago when they had a very small squad. She's seen that build as the years have gone by.
Yeah, and she must be really enjoying being part of this bigger, successful Italian team. Now, not all the pressure's on her to bring home the medals.
Marina Podobna, she has really performed well this week. Gold medal in the 50 freestyle, another medal for the Ukrainian swimmer. She stepped up. Lifetime best performances in almost all of her events this week. Similarly, another phenomenal performance by Lisette Brunsma. Trademark jump onto the podium, the trademark wave to the fans here. Dutch fans out in force tonight. Lisette Brunsma, a sensational swim. She won it by 3 seconds in the end. Dutch fans enjoying it. Lisette Brunsma enjoying it. She's a European record in a world record time.
Lisette Brunsma there, really doing nothing wrong in that 100 meters freestyle. She knew she was in brilliant form, world record breaking form, and so that one she really could enjoy.
Lisette Brunsma, Marina Podobna and Cecilia Camellini joined herself on that medal podium. And the great friends, they swam against each other for many years to come for these great champions there on the medal podium tonight. Next race is just about to come. It's going to be fast. It's the men's 200 meters individual medley SM10. 2 Italians and 3 Ukrainians take the start in this men's 200 meters individual medley. Well, it should be a fascinating race, this one, Liz.
Yeah, this was going to be very fast. We've seen a lot of great performances in this S10 classification group this week. There's Dubrov. He is the Paralympic champion. He is the world record holder, but he was pushed in the 100 meters butterfly last night by his compatriot Maxim Krypak. And the new find for the Italian team, one of the new finds for the Italian team, Riccardo Menciotti, and is also swimming really well. He's got a good flight. And Stefano Raimondi with that brilliant breaststroke leg. He really could upset the pack here.
Well, swimmers coming out now, the two Italians ahead of the three Ukrainians. Patrick Kowalski, Polish swimmer, goes in lane number 1. First of the two Italians, Riccardo Menciotti. Stefano Raimondi, well, the Italian in lane number 3. Is he going to pose a threat to the two Ukrainians? Lane number 4, Paralympic champion Denis Dubrov of Ukraine. Maxim Krypak, the Paralympic silver medalist, had 3 gold medals to his name this week. Mitro Van Zenko, the Paralympic bronze medalist. Sergio Vaquero Asenjo from Spain in 7. Tadeusz Strasik completing the lineup for the Czech Republic. He goes in lane number 8. Denis Dubrov and Maxim Krypak have dominated this event in terms of the world rankings for the last couple of years. Denis Dubrov, reigning European champion, reigning Paralympic champion. The new Italian Stefano Raimondi has been strong in all the strokes this week. Can he challenge Dubrov and Krypak in the centre of the lane? Raimondi goes in lane 3, Dubrov in 4, Krypak in 5, and the 3 main contenders are leading the field in the early stages.
Yeah, and it was Maxim Krypak there who got the better start, and that white cap of the Ukrainian lane 5 seems to be edging ahead, but there is not much to separate these athletes at the turn. Dubrov turning 0.3 behind Krypak's 26.04, with Raimondi in hot pursuit.
Well, Raimondi will be hoping to be there or thereabouts when they get onto the breaststroke. He won that 100 breaststroke on day 1 of this competition. A surprise victory over Denis Dubrov, but Krypak is looking good in these early stages. Denis Dubrov's the world record holder, but Krypak is really going strong, and at the halfway point, Krypak leads, and he's well inside world record pace.
Yeah, Maxim Krypak will have looked to get as much an advantage as possible over that first 100 metres, because Denis Dubrov is the better breaststroker, as is champion from earlier this week, Stefano Raimondi, and here we see already Dubrov up and going past Maxim Krypak.
A great breaststroke for Denis Dubrov there, taking him ahead of his compatriot Krypak. Just cannot live with the pace of Denis Dubrov here, and Raimondi is coming back to challenge Krypak, but Dubrov surely is away and clear here of the other two as they go into the final turn, and that time 1:34.56, still inside world record pace.
Well, Dubrov here with the advantage. Him and Krypak fairly evenly matched on the freestyle, so now Dubrov looks like he will have done enough, and now he's going to race against the clock and try and chase down that world record.
Oh, Krypak and Raimondi, they look like they're going to battle it out for the silver medal, but the gold medal surely will go to Denis Dubrov. They're coming into the last 5. It's Denis Dubrov to take gold for Ukraine, and it's gold in a world record time for Denis Dubrov. It's silver to Maxim Krypak and bronze to Stefano Raimondi, but what a sensational swim there. Denis Dubrov takes the gold in a world record time.
Well, what a swim there. Denis Dubrov over the moon with that world record that's appearing on the scoreboard. He was pulled along in that first 100 metres by his compatriot Maxim Krypak in lane 5, but once they turned onto the breaststroke, it really was about the supreme Denis Dubrov using his advantage and setting up a great victory length down that freestyle.
Well, it was all about the second half of that race for Denis Dubrov. He was so strong. See the other two swimmers a couple of seconds behind him. Denis Dubrov, a sensational swim to win the men's 200 metres individual medley SM10 in a new world record time. Maxim Krypak makes it 1-2 for Ukraine, with Stefano Raimondi the bronze. the women's 200 metres individual medley, SM10. Next final we are going to see
the informed Netherlands swimmers Elisa Kruger and Chantal Zuiderveld will be occupying the centre lanes for this one.
And we do have an amended result there for the men's 200 metres individual medley, SM10. Top two places not affected. Denis Dubrov takes it in a world record time ahead of Maxim Krypat. Riccardo Menciotti, the bronze for Italy. Women's S10 making their way out to poolside, led by Mia shaking her throat from Denmark. Next to her, Olivia Jablonska from Poland. Well, what a swim she had in the butterfly yesterday to claim the silver medal. Bianca Papp, backstroke specialist, goes in lane number 3. Elisa Kruger, the winner of that sensational butterfly yesterday, next to the breaststroke champion, Chantal Zuiderveld. Alessia Scorteccini from Italy goes in lane 6. And expect Isabel Hernando Santos to be out fast on the butterfly, the Spanish swimmer. World Championship bronze medalist. The two Netherlands swimmer, Elisa Kruger and Chantal Zuiderveld, will be the favourites for this one. Elisa Kruger, fantastic butterfly win yesterday. She's the breaststroke Paralympic champion. Zuiderveld, the world record holder in breaststroke.
The best start there coming from Chantal Zuiderveld of the Netherlands in lane 5. Her reaction to the start signal, very impressive. But now that we see they're up and into their strokes, it is Zuiderveld and Elisa Kruger, her compatriot, leading the way.
Well, two Netherlands swimmers in those black caps in the middle of the pool. And they're in lane number 1 going well. Misha Kingertrote from Denmark. She may feature Jablonska actually in lane number 2, who came through strongly at the end, splitting the two Dutch swimmers. But Elisa Kruger into a lead in the early stages. She has a strong backstroke, Elisa Kruger.
Yeah, Elisa Kruger had a great backstroke earlier in the week, so she'll be looking to get ahead. Jablonska will want to stay in contention at this 100 metres turn because she'll have the weaker breaststroke of the two Dutch ladies in the centre lanes. But also going very well here is backstroke champion Bianca Papp.
Yeah, Bianca Papp bringing herself right back into contention here alongside Elisa Kruger. Elisa Kruger, very strong breaststroker though. So Bianca Papp takes the lead ahead of Elisa Kruger, with Jablonska in 3rd position. Chantal Zuiderveld down in 4th now, but expect her to come through. The two Dutch swimmers very strong on the breaststroke. Bianca Papp doing a good job in the early stages here. The Hungarian keeping pace with Elisa Kruger, but Chantal Zuiderveld coming through strongly.
Yeah, Bianca Papp had the best turn there at the 100 metre stage, and she'll know, she'll be expecting Elisa Kruger to pull away, but Elisa Kruger would have expected to pull away by more than she has. Bianca Papp doing incredibly well here to keep in contention, and now Zuiderveld, that black cat, having a storming breaststroke leg to join these ladies at the turn.
Elisa Kruger will lead into the final turn ahead of Bianca Papp, and Zuiderveld right up there in contention as well. It could be a Dutch 1-2 here, but Bianca Papp might have other ideas. But Elisa Kruger now trying to hold on to that lead.
Lisa Kruger looking very strong here. Zuiderveld a great freestyler for the sprints. Papp a great freestyler for the longer distance. But here it is, Kruger now leading them home in this final 10 metres.
Well, it is Elisa Kruger. She took the lead on that breaststroke, and she is coming home now for another gold for the Netherlands. Elisa Kruger takes the gold in 2:27.80, a European record for Kruger. Zuiderveld makes it 1-2 for the Netherlands, and Bianca Papp takes the bronze medal for Hungary. But a great swim from Elisa Kruger. She takes gold again here in Dublin, a new European record.
Well, another great swim there from the in-form Elisa Kruger. That looked like it was a painful end to the race. But the two Dutch ladies there congratulating each other again. We've come to see that. They're great friends, great rivals, and what a race.
Elisa Kruger, 100 butterfly champion, got away well. And she was pressed when they came onto the backstroke by Bianca Paap, the backstroke champion. When they got onto the breaststroke, that was the domain of the Netherlands swimmers. Elisa Kruger had enough of an advantage to come home in front in a new European record. Great swim from Elisa Kruger, ahead of her teammate Chantal Zuiderveld, with Paap in the bronze medal position. Elisa Kruger takes the women's 200 metres individual medley SM10 in a new European record. It's silver to the Netherlands as well. Chantal Zuiderveld and Bianca Paap, the bronze for Hungary. Men's 100 freestyle S7 making their way out onto poolside. Tobias Pollup from Germany, the fastest into the final of the men's 100 freestyle. Norwegian swimmer Andreas Skar Bjornstad, the World Championships bronze medalist. Andrei Trusov, the winner of the 50 freestyle, where he finished just ahead of his countrymate Yevgeny Bohodaiko. Tobias Pollup, what a great heat swim he had. Can the German get on the medal podium again? Federico Biccelli, 2 medals here already in Dublin, looking for a third here. Bohdan Dranenko, the third Ukrainian in this final. Great Britain's Paralympic champion over 400 metres, Mikey Jones. And Karlo Kanizovic from Croatia, final swimmer in this 100 freestyle S7 final. Expect to see the trademark fast start of Evgeny Bohodaiko. Tobias Pollup was really good in the heats, very strong.
Yeah, there's danger everywhere in this race because Federico Biccelli of Italy in lane 5, he'll start slowly, but he'll build and into the turns and into the finish. There we see that blue cap of Bohodaiko from the Ukraine in lane 3, getting a good start, but also going well off the block was fastest qualifier Tobias Pollup in that red hat for Germany.
Well, Tobias Pollup just chasing that blue cap of Bohodaiko, the yellow cap of Andrei Trusov. We know he will be strong in the closing stages. We've seen him finish very well in his events this week, winning that 50 freestyle right on the last stroke. As they come to the turn now, Bohodaiko and Trusov with Biccelli in third position and Pollup still in contention.
Biccelli only 3 100s behind Trusov there. As we suspected, there's danger everywhere now. Bohodaiko of that blue cap of the Ukraine currently leading, but the charge from Biccelli in lane 5 for Italy coming through strongly.
Well, the Italian looking in good shape here in that black cap in lane number 5. Bohodaiko, he's holding on with the blue cap of Ukraine. It's Biccelli and Bohodaiko. They're coming in together. It's gold to Biccelli for Italy. 102.45. Bohodaiko gets the silver, and it's bronze to Ukraine with Trusov. But what a great swim in the closing stages for Biccelli. Federico Biccelli is the European champion.
Well, Federico Biccelli, they're pacing that race perfectly, playing to his strengths. We knew that Bohodaiko would go out quickly. We knew that Bohodaiko would get a good turn, but Biccelli kept his head in the game. He powered through strongly. What a swim, what a race, and fast starting Tobias Pollup. They just started to pay for the price of that in the end, with Trusov coming through to take that bronze medal.
Well, it was close between first and second, very close indeed, 0.3 of a second separating them. It's a 3-way tussle for the bronze, which was won by Andrei Trusov. But there is a champion, Federico Biccelli from Italy. Federico Biccelli from Italy takes the title in the men's 100 freestyle S7. It's silver and bronze to Ukraine, Bodaiko and Trusov. Women's 100 freestyle, S7 final. Sabina Weber-Treiber from Austria. She goes in the outside lane in lane 1. Nicola Sinclair Maitland. She's had a good week so far. 4 medals to her name. Anna Honta, the young 14-year-old gold medalist in the individual medley. Denise Graal, European record breaker in the 50 freestyle. Next to the champion in 100 backstroke, Nora Meister from Switzerland. Miss Kramer, the second Swedish swimmer in this one. Ariel Halevi from Israel, European medalist in the 50 freestyle. Medalist in the individual medley, Mari Mäkinen from Finland. Completing the lineup in lane number 8. Denise Graal, we saw her take excellent title yesterday in the 50 freestyle. She's the fan favourite to make it a double. Now Denise Graal. As the referee just tells the swimmers to relax. A little bit of a delay here, and swimmers just going to have to reset themselves, Liz.
Yeah, and that'll be interesting to see how this plays out in this event. We've got a lot of teenagers here at their first major championship, so now it'll be a telling time. You'll see Denise Graal step off, start to warm up. A lot of the athletes trying to punch their muscles, tap their bodies, keep themselves warm, maybe put a t-shirt on. You never quite know how long these delays are going to be, but you want to keep yourself warm so that you're ready, especially in these sprint events.
Yeah, we haven't had many technical issues here this week, but a little bit of a delay before we start this final. Denise Graal, probably the most experienced of all the swimmers here, so that might play into her hands. A few swimmers making their debuts at these major championships. Nicola Sinclair Maitland, Anna Honta, Nora Meister. They have stepped up and performed really well this week. I think we're okay now to go for the start again. Denise Graal with an excellent heat swim. 50 freestyle champion from yesterday. Can she do the freestyle double here in the 100? German swimmer in that white suit in the middle lane.
And it was Denise Graal. They're getting up and away, and a great reaction time to the starting signal. She'll be the favourite for this. Again out there in lane 6, Agnes Kramer of Sweden getting a great start. We've come to expect that from her at the championships.
Yeah, she always gets off the block really well, Agnes Kramer. She did that again. She's given herself a good shout of being in the middle positions here. She's going to have to get a good turn to bring her back on level terms, because Nora Meister has gone past her, and Denise Graal will get to the turn first here in 34.46. So the German swimmer just around about a second ahead of Anna Honta, but a better turn for Denise Graal.
Yeah, Denise Graal there gets a good push off the wall. Anna Honta and Nora Meister either side of her. They don't have so much use of their legs, so they now power down the final 25 metres, and they'll be trying their best to catch her, but Denise Graal has got a commanding lead.
Well, almost a perfect spearhead here as Denise Graal comes into the closing stages. Nora Meister is in silver medal position for Switzerland, but there's no doubt who's going to win this one. It's going to be gold to Denise Graal of Germany in a time of 1:11.62. An excellent time for Denise Graal, 1/100th of a second outside the European record held by her teammate Kirsten Broom. But Denise Graal will take the title. She does the freestyle double.
Yeah, Denise Graal having a fantastic week at these European Championships. That's her 3rd gold medal overall. Took the 50 fly title to go with her now 2 freestyle titles, and she's also in personal best swimming form, and she had a great first 50 there, which really set her up. She was the pre-race favourite, and she did deliver. Nora Meister, though, of Switzerland, having a fantastic second 50 to make up a deficit and overhaul Anna Honter to get her hands on that silver medal.
Oh, Denise Graal from Germany into the wall. Denise Graal takes the title in the women's 100 freestyle S7, just 1/100th of a second outside the European record. Nora Meister from Switzerland, the silver. Anna Honter from Ukraine, the bronze. Well, Denise Graal will never be closer to breaking that long-standing record held by Kirsten Brun. It stood since 2005.
Yeah, but it'll give her great confidence, you know. She's getting closer. There was a time when Kirsten Brun was flying down the pool and no one thought they'd ever catch her, but now Denise Graal showing that she's almost there.
She is, and I'm sure we'll see that European record go in the coming months and years. Denise Graal will be around, I'm sure, building towards the Tokyo Paralympics. Just 2 years away now, Liz. Hard to believe, isn't it?
I know these Paralympic cycles, they seem to go so quickly. With a major championship every year, it gives the athletes something to aim for, improve, build, and before you know it, you're at the next Paralympic Games.
Well, Denise Graal will be one of the main contenders when they get to Tokyo, I'm sure. A victory ceremony now for men's 100 freestyle S12. Thought it might be a Ukrainian clean sweep in this one, but Stephen Clegg from Great Britain was the man who stopped that, just getting in ahead of Sergei Clipper in the closing stages. Damien O'Neill from Allianz Ireland presenting the medals. Another bronze medal this week for Stephen Clegg of Great Britain. Good finish for that race. 54.77 for Clegg. 0.2 of a second ahead of experienced Ukrainian Sergei Clipper. Silver medalist, great record in this event and in the 50 freestyle. He's not been on the top spot these championships yet. Maxim Baraksa, great Ukrainian champion, has dominated this S12 class in freestyle since 2006.
Yeah, and he can take great credit for now for this man and for the Ukrainians, and there is Yaroslav Dysenko picking up his gold medal for this 100 meters freestyle. A worthy champion, but the strength and depth that the Ukrainians have in this classification group is impressive.
Denisenko picking up his 4th individual gold medal of the week for Ukraine. Ukrainian supporters in good voice there for the medal ceremony.
There's huge support here for these Ukrainian swimmers. A great turnout, lots of Ukrainian flags and great volume while that anthem was being played.
Yeah, the fans all just gathered to the right of those swimmers as we look. Right up in the stands, a big gathering of Ukrainians there in the yellow and blue colours, just behind the Dutch fans. Next medal presentation will be for women's S12 100 freestyle. What a close contest this was. Anna Russell, the champion, centre of the podium. Elisa Kruger from Germany. She's had a brilliant week, Liz.
Yeah, she really has. She started well with a 100-metre breaststroke victory. Then she shared a gold medal. Obviously, she got one each, but tied for the victory with Hannah Russell in that 50-metre freestyle. Great 200-metre medley. She's having a great week here for Germany, Elisa Kruger.
Another good time for Elisa Kruger in that 100 freestyle final, 102.10. Alicia Berra, it's a silver medal this time for the Italian. Just 6 100s ahead of Elisa Kruger, 102.04. Clutch of bronze medals, it's a silver this time for Berra. Winner of the gold medal, European champion Hannah Russell from Great Britain. She took it out fast and was able to hold on at the end while all the others were coming back at her. Hannah Russell had enough of an advantage. She held on to win the gold medal for Great Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship medalists.
Hannah Russell there, all smiles, all three ladies, all smiles. They're all swimming very well this week. And Hannah Russell now with her third gold medal of the championships.
Medalists leave the platform, and we have more excitement to come. It's the mixed 4x50 metres freestyle relay, 20 points. Well, the event that we have come to love. We love the relays, Liz, but it is going to be really interesting, this one. It's going to be tough to keep track of who is in the lead. Things can change about. They will change about very often in this relay race.
Yeah, and there's so many things that come into play with these relays, the mixed relays especially, because not only do you have to worry about trying to find the best combination, but you need to balance it out with a male and a female. Two of each.
Well, Italy go in the centre lane. They will have a very strong lineup in this 4x50 metres mixed relay.
Lots of different combinations on offer here.
both of the teams just coming out now. So the mixed relay, Ukrainians will lead them out. They will have a strong lineup. Again, it's 20-point relay, so the points totals are the classification numbers of all the swimmers. Add all four together, and they have to be 20 points or below. Swimmers making their way up to the scoreboard end. Of course, we'll have two swimmers at the top end, the scoreboard end, two swimmers at the start end as well. Just 4 lengths of the pool for these teams. Elisa Mareshko on the second leg there with that orange cap for Ukraine. They are going to be extremely strong. Italians will be a strong team. Spanish may feature in the shake-up for the medals. Ukraine are the reigning champions. Won that title 2 years ago. There's the Greek team. There's the Turkish team. Good to see Turkey having a relay team here. They've got a strong squad. Germans coming out in line number 7. Well, the reigning champions, Ukraine, will go with Alexei Kavshev in the first leg. Czech Republic go with Dominika Micheva leading them off. Spain are led off by Miguel Angel Martinez Trujillo. Italy have got a strong lead off. It's Ariana Talamona. First leg. Alexandra Stamatopoulou leads off the Greek team. Tule Eroglu leads off Turkey. Maybe the man who might lead all the teams, Tobias Polak. German team, got a very strong squad. He may feature in the medals. Tobias Polak is the highest classification number going on that first leg, so maybe the German team might have an early advantage, Liz.
Yeah, we talk about the different combinations here and different athletes going in different positions, and Tobias Polak, the S7 male, is the highest classification, the strongest swimmer in all of the relay teams.
Well, Tobias Polak going off first means that there will be some lower points numbers for the German team later on in the relay. Medley relay, if that's a guide, was won by Ukraine, with Italy in second and Spain in third. This is the freestyle relay. Tobias Polak, that red cap right at the top. Oh, again, technical issues kind of dogging these last events here in this session. Hopefully there's not too much of a delay. A number of the swimmers in the water. There's Ariana Talamona, going to get Italy off to a good start. The swimmers reset themselves, ready for the start of this 4x50 freestyle relay.
Tobias Polak, as expected there in that red hat of Germany, getting away well. He'll look to give the Germans a big lead at the end of this first leg, because he will be handing over to Gina Boccia, the first female swimmer in the S4 category.
Well, Polak has gone off well. Probably second might be the Ukrainian, Alexei Kavshev. The whole width of the pool separating the two leaders as they come into the first changeover. And it is Gina Boccia going in for Germany. Ukrainians hand over to Elizaveta Mareshko, and she should be able to bear down on the German swimmer. In second position there is the Ukrainians. In third place, oh, I think it might be the Spanish team, and the Italians also well placed.
Yeah, Ariana Talamone there handing over to Ariola Trimi for Italy, their S4 swimmers. So Italy getting their 2 female swimmers into the water first. But here we see Yelizaveta now. Mereshko, the orange hat of Ukraine, having a storming second 50. And she'll be coming over into the lead. And she'll be handing over to Olga Sverdeska, the S4 swimmer. So another female swimmer in the water now for Ukraine. Germany currently still in second place. They've got Hosayatov, their young S3 male, in the water.
And it is Ukraine just holding on to that lead there. But lane 4 coming back very strongly, the Italians, with Francesco Bocciardo, and they've got Antonio Fantine, the world record breaker in the last 2 days for the Italian team, and the Italians look really strong here as they go into the lead with only 1 swimmer to go.
Yeah, and as Bocciardo here comes in to hand over to Fantine, it'll be difficult now to see past the Italians. They've built their squad, they're finishing with their 2 males, their 2 strongest swimmers. And the race for silver and bronze is on.
Well, the Italians are away and clear. Semenenko is in for Ukraine. They're clear in second position. It looks like it's Spain in third as they stand at the minute. But here comes Antonio Fantine. He won the 50 freestyle. He won the 100 freestyle. He is bringing the Italian team home to win gold here in Dublin. The Italian team win the 4x50 freestyle relay. It's Ukraine in second position with Semenenko, and it looks like Spain are coming through for third position. Sebastian Rodriguez coming in now for the Spanish team, and they will claim bronze. Antonio Fantine, though, bringing the Italian team home. The Italian team of Talamona, Trimi, Bocciardo and Fantine, they will be the champions.
Well, there we see the great strength and depth of the Italian team once again on display. Also the Ukrainians picking up that silver medal. Many countries just have to go with the combination, the 4 athletes that they've got that add up to 20 points. The Greeks actually swimming with 19 points in their relay team. But there we see again a very successful Italian team taking that victory.
Well, the final team just coming in now, the team from the Czech Republic. What a swim from the Italians there. Ariola Trimi, Antonio Fantine. Well, it was a quartet, very strong. And an excellent time there, it's confirmed, 2:23.03 for the Italian team. We're ahead of the Ukrainians, 2:30.19. And the Spanish team in for 2:43.09. And the result of the mixed 4x50 meters freestyle relay is confirmed. Good start from Tobias Pollak for Germany. We knew he would get away well.
Yeah, and also Eroglu of Turkey getting away well too. We knew that this was going to be an exciting race. There we see Sverdeska coming in to hand over to Semenenko of the Ukraine in lane 1, but by then it was already tied up for the Italians, the gold medal with Antonio Fantine.
Semenenko brought the Ukrainians home for a silver medal here in this relay. But there was Antonio Fantine heading for home, heading for gold medal for the Italian team. Fantine with that strong, high stroke rate, bringing the Italians home for a comfortable victory. Congratulated by his teammate Ariola Trimi. Team from Italy take the gold in the mixed 4x50 freestyle relay, 20 points. It's silver to Ukraine and bronze to Spain.
Well, the relay concludes an exciting night of racing here again. Italy had a brilliant night in the pool.
Absolutely. Number of Italian medals. A few more medal ceremonies to come, of course. So stay with us for those ceremonies. Starting with the men's 100 butterfly S8. So a few races tonight go with the script, what we thought there might be, Liz, but we saw a few surprises as well.
Yeah, and we've had that all week here at the Europeans. The quality of the racing has been really entertaining.
So the fans just waiting for these presentations to come. Another good night for the Irish. They had their presentation a little bit earlier for Nicole Turner. Great to see them hit the medal podium again.
Yeah, and we said that might happen with a lot of countries like Portugal. They waited a while for their first medal, and now they've got 3. So who knows, maybe it could be the same for Ireland.
And the Italian fans celebrating in the stands. We have the confirmed result of the mixed 4x50 freestyle relay, 20 points. Italy take the gold, Ukraine the silver, Germany take the bronze. Disqualification for the Spanish team. Medalists coming out for men's 100 butterfly S8. Imos Vichelianjakis from Greece, the champion. Tracy Glassford making these presentations. World Para Swimming Manager. Andreas Onea from Austria, another medal for Andy Onea. Saw him on the medal podium earlier this week in the individual medley. Waiting for the breaststroke. Good breaststroke, a good butterfly swimmer. Gets a bronze medal here. Kel Gullis, what a championship he's had. Did the 50 and the 100 freestyle double. This 100 butterfly just a step too far for the Polish swimmer. Silver medal though, great performance.
Yeah, and he'll be pleased with the way that his championships has gone.
The star of the show was the Greek swimmer Imos Vichelianjakis. We've seen some excellent one-arm butterfly swimmers throughout the years, and here is the latest in a long line of quality swimmers. The Greek fans enjoying that one. First time we've heard the Greek anthem tonight, Liz?
Yep, and it adds to the spread of the medals. It's great to see so many countries here getting on the medal podium and getting on that top spot.
That must be well, at least 4 gold medals for Greece this week. Women's 100 butterfly S8. Making their way to their medal ceremony. Still got a few medal ceremonies for us to enjoy tonight before we close the action here in Dublin. Medalist led out by Karina Denisenko. Leo Keizer from the Netherlands just missed out on the medals in the backstroke earlier in the week. She's managed to get on the podium tonight. Leo Keizer with half a second advantage at the end over Claire Soupio of France. Takes the bronze medal for the Netherlands. Karina Denisenko from Ukraine, the Paralympic champion. Not seen her for a couple of years, Liz, after Rio.
She had a great performance in Rio in 2016, went off, got married, and now she's back in the pool, back to winning ways.
Silver for Denisenko. Gold for Alice Ty of Great Britain. It's the third gold medal of the week for Alice Ty. She will take the title, women's 100 butterfly in the S8 class.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship medalists.
It's 3 golds for Alice Ty this week in these European Championships. She takes it in the 100 meters butterfly. Men's 100 Freestyle S13 medal ceremony. Make their way out to the medal podium by smiling. Ihar Boki. What an excellent week he's had. Iman Salguero Atesa from Spain. Bronze medal. World Championship medalist in this event. Spanish swimmer taking the bronze here at the Europeans. A real find for the Ukrainian team. Mikhail Garashenko, another medal for him. Another silver, because he's come up in every individual race against the phenomenal Ihar Boki. Ihar Boki has been sensational all week. He takes his 6th gold medal of the championships, but this time it's in a world record time, 0.2 of a second inside his own world record mark. Ihar Boki is crowned European champion again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Belarus. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship medalists.
Well, we have to say, Liz, he deserved that world record, didn't he?
Yeah, he's been threatening his personal best times, which are other world records, because he's so dominant in this classification group all week. And it's great to see him being rewarded finally with dipping under those times and finally getting that world record swim.
Yarboki, 6 golds in 6 days. One more day to go, Liz. Can he make it? Magnificent 7.
Would take a brave person to bet against him.
Well, leaving them out for the women's 100 freestyle S13. Silver medalist Anna Stetsenko. Maria Malone making the presentations again. Mariana Eno Beltran taking the bronze medal for Spain. Gold medal for the Spanish team. And close contest with her teammate Marianne Polo Lopez. Bronze. To the Spanish swimmer, Ariana Eno Beltran, Anna Stetsenko. Well, she was trying to come back in the second half of that race, but the blistering speed in the first 50 of Carlotta Gili took her away from Anna Stetsenko. Carlotta Gili came back, we saw her already win 2 gold medals at these championships. It's another gold for Carlotta Gili. 3 titles now. She took that one just under the 58-second mark, 57.98 for Carlotta Gili.
Swimming European Championship medalist.
Italians again in the crowd, enjoying that anthem as they always do. How many times is that tonight? Italy have had a really good night.
But we've heard it 4, if I'm right.
What's the tally so far?
All over?
Yeah.
4 to Italy, 6 to Great Britain, 1 to Poland, 1 to Spain, 2 for the Netherlands and Belarus, 1 for the Ukraine and 1 for Greece. Does that sound about right?
Sounds good to me.
We're about to add to that, though.
We are indeed. Johnson method only counts those presented. We'll have another medal, another gold medal for Ukraine. This was another excellent swim here. Bronze medalist from Italy. Well, maybe not Italian we expected to see, but Riccardo Minciotti making his way onto the podium. 2:14.78, the Italian takes that bronze medal. Silver medalist. Well, he led in the early stages, right up until the breaststroke leg. Maxim Krypak of Ukraine. Breaststroke of the man in the middle was incredibly strong. Denis Dubrov.
Yeah, Dubrov really there pulled Maxim Krypak back in, down that breaststroke leg. But Krypak had put in a great first 100 meters to secure that silver medal.
Denis Dubrov taking that gold medal. It was an absolutely sensational time, 2:05.63, over a second inside the old world record. Denis Dubrov, European champion. Ukraine 1 and 2, Italy in third spot. Again, the medalists here from the top two nations here at the European Championships.
Yeah, and that is something that we have seen a number of times this week. Great strength and depth in both squads, the Italians and the Ukrainians.
Women's 200 metres individual medley, SM10. This was another great swim from the front of the field by this lady, Elisa Kruger, striding on to that podium. Two Dutch swimmers there, two great friends, gold and silver medals. Bianca Pat from Hungary. Well, she stormed through the field in her favourite backstroke. Just 5th place after the butterfly. Went right through into first position after the backstroke. Held on to the medal position. Bronze medal for Bianca Pat from Hungary. Chantal Zuiderveld, another one that coming through the field, down in 4th place at the halfway point. Breaststroke brought her back into contention. She's also a very strong freestyler, Chantal Zuiderveld. Looking satisfied with her evening's work, Chantal Zuiderveld. The gold medalist, a European record time for Elisa Kruger. Her 2nd gold medal in 2 days. Elisa Kruger, excellent time. Again, a record time, over a second inside the old European record. Elisa Kruger, the champion for the Netherlands. Dutch swimmers. Side by side, great friends on the medal podium together. Gold and silver to the Netherlands, bronze to Hungary. Netherlands really building up their medal tally over the past few days. A great day yesterday. Following that up today, men's 100 freestyle medal ceremony for the S7 class. Again, one of these races where really sure where the medals are going to come from. 2 Ukrainians and an Italian. So, presentations ago, similar makeup of the medal podium, slightly different order. Tony Ward, technical delegate, making these presentations. Trusov, another young swimmer, really making a breakthrough here at these European Championships. Tall figure. Gold medalist yesterday in the 50 freestyle, bronze tonight in the 100 freestyle. Just ahead of him on this occasion was his teammate Yevgeny Bodaiko. Bodaiko, great start that he always has, a great turn. He was just overtaken in the closing stages. Bodaiko, another medal. Got numerous European medals, Bodaiko. One of the most decorated athletes ever in European Swimming Championships. Federico Biccelli's first major championships, and he's hit the top spot. Great finish there in the closing stages. Down in 3rd place at the turn. He ended up right at the front of the field at the end. Time of 1:02.45. Excellent time of Federico Biccelli from Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Power Swimming European Championship medals.
With the whole pool jumping up at the end there of the Italian national anthem. Everyone here in our little bit of the stadium here in these media tributes.
Well, we're all sat next to the Italians who are enjoying an incredible meet, and I think we've had enough practice now so we all know when that accent at the end is.
Next presentation, well, it won't be the Italian national anthem this time. Women's 100 Freestyle S7. Scroll making her way out to the medal podium. 3rd time this week, Denise Scroll been on top of that podium. bronze medalist Anna Hontar. Part of that whole teenage lineup of the medalists a few days ago. She has another medal to her name, Anna Hontar. Yeah, another newcomer, real star here in the making for Ukraine. Big squad from Ukraine, still in the stands, just to the left of Anna Hontar. Another medal for Switzerland. Really performing well at these championships. Nora Meister, gold medalist in the backstroke, silver medalist in the freestyle tonight.
And at 15 years old, you can't help but think she's got a bright future ahead of her.
Nora Meister, silver medalist for Switzerland, but the champion, Denise Grahl, Germany. European record yesterday to win the 50 freestyle. It was also close tonight for another European record for the 100. She won't mind. She'll save that one for another day. Denise Grahl tonight wins the gold for Germany in the 100 freestyle S7. Third gold medal of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Para Swimming European Championship medalists.
Our medalists there for the final individual event of this evening. Just hearing we won't have the medal presentation for the relay, so that is our final action here tonight in Dublin for day 6 of these championships. So let's just have a quick look back at some of the action we've enjoyed earlier this evening in this day 6 final session. Well, first up was a close contest between the two Italians, but Antonio Fantine held off his teammate to win in a fantastic world record time of 107.73, with Bocciardo the silver. Another medal to Switzerland, Stefan Fura for the bronze. It was Tully Kearney from Great Britain who was the fastest in the S5 classification 100 freestyle, getting in ahead of Monica Borgioni from Italy, with Pizarro from Israel taking the bronze medal. And in the S2 100 metres backstroke, Jacek Czech surprised everyone to finish ahead of the already 2-time gold medalist Marko Dimitris of Greece, with Anton Cole finishing fast to take the bronze. In the 50 butterfly S6, it was a Spanish 1-2, Sanchez Sierra getting ahead of Rojas Cabrera to win gold and silver for Spain. Bensi Ivan, another medal for him, another for Hungary. Great swim at the front of the field for Ellie Robinson from Great Britain to take gold. The home favourite, Nicole Turner, delighted the crowd to take silver, with Oksana Krul from Ukraine, the bronze medalist. And in the men's 200 freestyle S3, there was no doubt about the winner, Vincenzo Boni, his third individual gold medal of the week. finishing ahead of Denisov Spachenko and Miguel Angel Martinez Trujillo. The 400 Freestyle S9, Federico Morlacchi held off a challenge from Great Britain's Lewis White, with the young 15-year-old Jacobo Garrido Broom from Spain also on the medal podium. And in the women's equivalent, it was 15-year-old Tony Shaw who took the spoils, beating the Paralympic champion Nuria Marquez Soto in the last 50, with Sofia Konkli taking the bronze medal for Hungary. Mark Evers out-sprinted his rivals in the closing stages of the men's 100 butterfly S14. A good silver for Robert Isaac Johnson for Iceland, and another medal to Vasil Krajinic from Ukraine, the bronze for the Ukrainian. It was a 1-2-3 for Britain in the women's 100 butterfly S14. This time it was Jessica Jane Applegate taking the gold in a sensational world record time, ahead of Bethany Firth and Louise Fides. The men's S11 races are always exciting, and Grigory Zutsilov was the first to the wall in that 100 freestyle, ahead of Wojciech Mikulski, and it was another medal to Viktor Smirnov, the 6th medal of these championships. Lisette Bruinsma was away and clear of the rest in the 100 freestyle S11. It was another world record for the Dutch teenager, 105.14, ahead of Pedobna and Camellini. And in the men's 100 freestyle S12, Denisenko swam to his 4th gold of these championships, ahead of the great Maxim Varaksa, with Stephen Clegg sneaking a bronze and stopping a Ukraine 1-2-3. In the women's event, Hannah Russell held off elite challenges from 3 rivals: Alicia Berra the silver, Elena Kravtsov the bronze. The men's 100 butterfly, it was Paralympic gold medal Dimos Michelintzakis who took the gold here in the Europeans to add to his Rio gold. Michael Golis the silver, Andreas O'Neill the bronze. Alice Tai was a clear winner in the women's 100 butterfly S8, with Katerina Denisenko silver, Theo Kaiser winning a hard-fought bronze. And in the S13 100 freestyle, E.R. Bolke at last got his hands on a world record, a 6th gold medal of the week, ahead of Garashenko and Salguero Atesa. And Carlotta Gili was very close to her own world record mark, but she wins again. 3 in a row for Carlotta Gili here in Dublin. Stetsenko and Edo Beltran, the other medalists. In the men's S10 individual medley, Denis Dubrov was sensational to take it in a world record time, ahead of Krypak and Menciotti, and Elisa Kruger from the Netherlands set a European record holder ahead of her teammate Zuideveld, and the bronze medal to Bianca Pap of Hungary. And in the men's 100 freestyle S7, Bicelli upset the odds to finish ahead of Boadaiko in a close finish, with Andrei Trusov the bronze medal for Ukraine. 2 Ukrainians and an Italian on the podium. And in the final individual race of the night, it was the women's 100 freestyle champion, was also the 50 freestyle champion from last night. Denise Graal taking another gold ahead of Meister and Anna Hontar. And in the relay, well, there was only one team in it at the end. It was Italy taking that one. Final gold medal of the night goes to Italy. It's been a great night of action. So many records broken tonight on day 6. One more day to go, so please join us back here in Dublin, 10 AM local time tomorrow, day 7, the final day. It should be exciting.